Nuke the house, NFL live line. You see Kegger sitting there. We got Iowa down low. I'm Kush, and we are going to go try and win you some money tonight on Thursday Night Football. We got the Cowboys visiting the New York Giants. Our guest tonight's going to be Kevin Rogers from Vegas Insider. Good dude. I don't know what he's going to come on and talk about, but I'm sure it'll be entertaining nonetheless. Keg needs to drink 2 more Monster Energy drinks.
I'm sorry.
I mean, let's go, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm
here, man. Hey, I'm not even that tired tonight. I'm ready to go, but I can't stop yawning.
Viper in the house, Yo Dude in the house, LH is in the house, Melville's in the house. For those of you that are with us for the first time, I'm going to tell you a million times tonight, and then you can just join, and then you don't have to listen to it when we do our private shows. But nukethehouse.com, sign up for any plan, type in the code NUKENFL, NUKE-NFL, get a free week. We won't charge you. It's as simple as that. You're going to have to re-up, so that'll be great. Hey, I'm looking forward to this one, Kegger. The Cowboys have struggled, especially against the run. We've got the Giants, who Zargo came on the Thursday show this afternoon. He's taking them on the money line with a half a unit. We've got Malik Neighbors. We get to see him on the stage. CeeDee Lamb coming off a week where he went at Dak Prescott on the field, apologized. He's expected to go out there and really go bananas tonight. So while on the surface, Giants-Cowboys doesn't seem that sexy, I think we might have a fun game tonight.
Yeah, these have been lopsided affairs for sure. Mm-hmm. Dallas has basically owned the New York Giants the last few years, but Prescott's worst offensive line doesn't have many weapons. They don't have a running back that's any good. So, yeah, I mean, the Giants could stay in. They surprised me last week against the Browns. I really thought that they were going to have a hard time dealing with that defense, but they really didn't. Now, I would assume that the Giants are going to run the ball, considering the Dallas Cowboys have given up more yards on the ground than any team this year. At some point, Dallas probably stacks the box, and it should leave guys open over the top. So I still think, even though smart move is to run the football, guys like Robinson and Malik Neighbors could get theirs, I think. So,
all right, we got Kevin in the house, we got Jared in the house, Smokestack, Onyx, Joe Rich, everybody's in the house. We got kickoff, so this is good. The only play I'm on, and again, my bets are for recreational purposes only, Tyrone Tracy over 5.5 receiving yards. And outside of that, I tailed everything that Keg and Iowa did. So hopefully we win a whole bunch of money tonight. That would be nice to see. And I would like to see CeeDee Lamb go absolutely apeshit. So we'll also talk about some of the other games going on in week number 4 already. So week number 4 is underway. Iowa, what are you doing, man? What are you looking at right now? You getting everything ready for the game tonight? Or you're prepping for NASCAR? Or are you putting a shopping list together?
Oh, we're prepping for NASCAR, but I am hoping to get a nice number on Daniel Jones to throw a pick live in this game sometime. I think it's inevitable. It was minus 110 earlier, was minus 145 before kick.
Oof.
I think that's something we'll want to jump on live at some point.
And then Tyler had an interesting one, Keg. He said Zeke over 24.5 rushing yards. And I don't want to bet on the corpse of a formerly good running back, but he made some good points, man. It's not going to be where they're getting blown out in all likelihood. So if he gets 8 carries and he averages a little over 3 yards, he gets that. What do you think of Zeke Elliott?
Yeah, I think he can get there. I mean, when you're talking about 24 yards, that's so low that it's definitely attainable. They just have to stay in the game, really. I mean, they might be able to get there even if they can't stay in the game.
Yeah. So I'll be rolling around looking for that. Kenny's on over 44.5. Whole bunch of other people were on the under tonight. Kenny's a sharp guy, so watch out. By the way, Kenny, is that you in your picture here, or is that somebody else? I always figured Kenny for being kind of like a Colonel Sanders type, but a little bit younger than Colonel Sanders, sitting in his house with a Seahawks suit.
I could assure you that he is not a Colonel Sanders guy.
Kenny Peacock is not like Colonel Sanders, but younger in a seersucker suit.
No,
that's a hell of a profile.
That is a profile.
Picture you painted.
That's him.
He said seersucker.
That's him. He does not look like Colonel Sanders. He looks like a young handsome man.
Right.
I have
Well, Dallas goes 3 and out on their first drive. Rico got 2 carries, so
Rico the
something to keep
Freako.
an eye on how they play out this backfield.
Yeah. Yeg loved Rico props tonight.
So he's on him.
Yeah, he's on him a few ways.
All right. If you're betting with us in Florida, stay safe. The boys tell me it's pretty gnarly down there right now. Would you say 25-foot storm surge, Adam?
20 to 25. If you're sports betting in Florida right now, I mean, priorities, you know?
I mean, hey man, money's got to be made regardless of the weather, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably knock out the cell towers, but they'll rebound. Here comes Singletary. How many yards is Singletary going to have tonight? That's the other thing. How many yards does Singletary have against this front seven of the Cowboys, which has just been dreadful, Keg? Dreadful.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been real bad.
The worst in the league by far.
Yeah,
which is kind of surprising.
It is.
Given all the other defenses in the National Football League.
So I thought they would take a step back, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
So Deontay Banks is shadowing CeeDee Lamb. At least he was for the first series. They're going to have to give him some help, man. That's all I'll say. CeeDee Lamb's going to eat him alive if that's the case. But you know what? Look at this. Couple of stops here. No yards for Singletary on that second carry. So
I mean,
that was Tracy. That was my boy Tracy.
For Tracy. Yeah,
that's my boy.
They took Singletary out after the first carry.
In order to run the football, you need an offensive line that's not Swiss cheese.
Are you saying the Swiss cheese offensive line is with the Giants?
That's what I'm saying, Holden.
I love to see my boy Tyrone Tracy in there, but he only picked up a yard. So let's get him involved in the passing game. You've never been in a hurricane, have you guys?
We don't have too many of those in Iowa, you know?
You been in one, Keg?
Yeah, don't you remember that big one, Sandy?
You know what I know? That was a big one by Neighbors.
How do you not guard that guy?
He's pretty good.
Hey man, just let the man cook.
I've never been in a hurricane.
Oh, he just hospitalized a guy on his knees.
Yeah, that was.
Did you see what he did?
He's going to end up having a better rookie season than Odell Beckham. And he's not going to make the highlight catch, which was probably the most gorgeous catch I've ever seen in the history of the world, like Odell did. But people forget Odell missed the first few games of the season, then just came on. This guy's been there from day one. He's special. I mean, could you imagine if he had a real quarterback throwing to him too?
The catch he made last week where he flipped his body 180 to get his toes in, I mean, that was disgusting too.
Yeah, he's something special. He is something special. So just so we can say it now. So one of your bets this week, and Adam, I know you were talking about it. Keg, you threw it up there. I think it was 4-1. What would we have? Neighbors and CD to get 25 plus yards receiving in each half?
Yes.
Is that what we're on?
Yep. And
I just had the CD side. Keg had the both side, which I thought was a really sharp look.
I took them 25 in each half of 4-1, 40 in each half at 10-1, and I got him and Ferguson 25 in each half at 18-1,
11-1. Was it 18? I tailed them all. I tailed all of them. So we got the Neighbors home in the first half. Let's see what Lamb can do here in this half. But the Cowboys look dreadful here. They got nothing going on offense after they started with a nice run from Rico. They had a cornerback just lose his shoes with Neighbors. Danny Dimes just ran the football. Wow, it's a bad start.
If we can get to the second half,
offensive face masking
with Ferguson, Neighbors, and Lamb having 25 each, we're in great shape to have a great night.
Hold on, Jeff, you're in this.
I'm going to check on this because he likes to tell silly little stories is all I'll say. I don't know if I buy that he's there, but you know what? Now that I think of it, wasn't he a golf pro? He's in Tampa. Yeah, he is in Tampa. Stenberg, good for you, bro. Just hang out there, buddy. Tanqueray and tonic. It's not going to hit you that bad, is it? I think Tallahassee's were screwed. Tampa Bay, you'll be all right. You'll have a good time.
Wow, Neighbors hung 40. on that first catch. Jesus
Pretty
Christ.
good. Pretty good. A like
He
button would
left
be
a dead
great.
body on the field too.
Like button would be great if you could do that. And if you're watching on X, make sure you come on over to our YouTube channel. Nuke the house, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on the notifications. Adam,
Matt,
are you
you
a
got to go
baseball
to
guy or
receiving
no?
props. Matt, you got to
Huh?
go to receiving props, and down at the bottom there's specials, receiving specials. They're pre-built.
Matt
parlays.
Jones,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, those are weekly specials. Adam, are you a baseball guy?
No, not really.
Then I won't talk baseball. Come on, Tyrone Tracy. Let's dump it down to Tyrone for 6 yards and get this over with. What if Dallas loses this game, guys?
Then just sell the franchise.
That's it. It's
And
over.
Jerry Jones is going to be an absolute shambles.
Yeah.
They could lose though. I mean, they could definitely lose.
Yeah. Well, they spent all their money on Dak, and they really have had to pinch pennies elsewhere. So,
Well, you know what Holden
offensively,
says. What does the book need? The book needed the Giants and the under.
yeah. So probably should just parlay the Giants in the under now. Yeah, if the books need them, the books get them. The books are better than
That can't be a
everyone.
real.
Yeah,
statement.
it's real. It's real, dude. It's real.
What's real? What just happened?
Imagine,
What's real?
Imagine watching football with track and field on. Sign said.
Who's watching track and field?
Signed.
Signed.
Oh, does he win money with track and field?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
country do they run track
I
and field in?
cashed 2 tickets. I didn't even watch it. Have no idea who the people are. He just sends it to me, and I bet it.
I don't even know where they run track and field. They don't do it in America.
To be honest, I don't know. Actually,
Although,
I think New York, he said.
Adam's got a really cool track and field event, the Drake Relays in Des Moines.
Drake relays are big.
It's their big thing. It's their big thing there. It's wonderful. Congratulations, Sign. Put it on the board, bro. Welcome in if you're just joining us for the first time. Nuke the House NFL Live line. Got a couple live bettors here in Keg and Iowa down on the bottom. I'm Holden. I just do my thing, try and keep everybody in line, and hopefully we're going to win some money tonight. I tell these guys because they're the best in the business, so I'm excited. I think we're going to have a good night tonight. 3-0 Giants already, and the line is down to 3.5. Giants plus 3.5. 43.5 is the total. Where did it close? 45?
It was 45.5 earlier last I saw.
Yeah. I wonder if it closed any different. I can go look that up now. Yeah, it closed 44.5, 45. So it came down just a little before kickoff, and the line stayed 5.5.
God, we really need CD to nuke tonight, man.
Yep, we do.
And we're going to crush.
Let them trail by 2 scores this entire game, and Dak garbage time his way to 400 yards like he does.
Oh,
Yep.
we need to get CDs 25 in the first half. That's
40,
all we need.
40 preferably.
Oh, and we need the 40. So Neighbors got his. That's gonna be a tough
18
game.
to 100. Yeah, get 100.
Get 100 in each
Each
half?
half.
Why not?
That would make life easy. I mean, I'm not saying no. I'm fine with that. Daniel Jones, 353 yards. Singletary, couple carries for 8 yards. Jones, 4 yards. Tyrone Tracy, 1 for 1. Neighbors with the 39-yard catch. And Wan'Dale Robinson with 2 for 14. Wan'Dale, I've always thought they've had really good athletes at wide receiver. I'm a Wan'Dale guy. Whatever happened to Slayton, though? Slayton was a guy with all the talent in the world and just has not been able to put it together.
When I was watching the show earlier today, didn't somebody call out Wan'Dale?
When you were watching the show today? I don't know.
I was watching your show today.
I don't remember.
So you were on it.
That was hours ago, man.
My bad.
That was hours ago. Like, I don't even know what was happening. I know Spread and Zargo were on the show, but that's about it, pal. Just got back from a bloodbath of a soccer practice with 8 and 9-year-old girls there. Blood everywhere. It's wild. I always thought soccer was like a nice little nothing sport, but I guess I'm starting to learn because I asked my dad, like, with soccer bad? He's like, yeah, you get hurt every practice, but if you cried, I'd spank you. So I was like, okay, that's what I remember. You ever get spanked, Keg? Not by a woman? But
Did I ever get spanked, dude?
yeah, were you spanked as a child?
I used to get metal spoons bent over the back of my body. Yeah, I used to get beat.
Oh man.
Yeah. My mom would break wooden spoons on
Yeah.
my like literally on me. So she just started using metal ones.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I thought I was tough when I was 16 and I fought my dad
Oh no.
and he fucked me up. Bad.
Well, that's how you
Bad.
learn.
I would let my kid beat the shit out of me. I couldn't hit my kids.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. But it's a different
Yep.
time, man.
Italians don't fuck around, dude.
Back in the 80s, we just used to get the shit beaten out. My parents really didn't beat the shit out of me. I was lucky.
Now my
Teachers
sister
Yeah.
treated like a queen. Like my sister always got an allowance and I would be like, so like, where's my allowance? And my dad would be like, go get a fucking job, dude.
Your sister's the one that likes it when I twerk, right? Is that the same one?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's too bad. CD had a catch, so that was good. We got that going on. Minus 150s wants Keg to check his Discord. Okay. Yeah. Keg's mom is Italian. A metal spoon is crazy. I'm with you. A metal spoon's a little much. What are you going to do? It made you the man you are today. It made you better, Keg.
I mean, you could have just been a better kid, you know? Seems like the math was right there.
Sign just took Dallas minus 2.5 live. Marty Riggs is in the house. Good to see little old Marty Riggs action.
Where am I checking in the Discord?
You said check your Discord messages.
I don't have any.
Well, maybe he was playing a prank on you.
I do have to get my phone though, so I could put it on vibrate because it won't shut up. Hold on.
It won't shut up. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's fine.
The guy's popular.
Yeah, he is. I'm getting calls from my elected officials here. This is wonderful. Great. Ken Buck. I'm not voting for you, you son of a bitch. All right, so welcome in. I'll keep saying this a million times tonight. NukeTheHouse.com. $59.99 a month. You want to get in for the year, only $599.99. All you got to do is sign up for a free week. We're not even going to charge you. You can dip your toe in the water. Use the code NUKE-NFL, NUKE-NFL. I mean, Adam, you've heard this so many times. You could probably do this in your sleep. You know what the
I leave it up to the professionals. I leave it up to the professionals.
I appreciate that. Oh, so I got the Lamb and Neighbors to have 40 plus in each half at 16-1. 25-1. You guys had it at 400. I got in at 370. So I waited a little while to bet it. Didn't get it.
Yeah, I got the same number as you.
You got the same number, and you were the one that brought it up, right? Were you the one that had the?
No, I brought up CD by himself. Keg brought up the looks with all the different combos, which I think those are all good looks too.
Okay.
It just all hinges on CD now, which isn't not a bad sign.
Hey, chat, what are you guys on tonight? Let us know. CD has a catch for 5 yards. What are you guys on tonight? Throw it in the chat. Let's see what you got. Let's see if I like it. Say that. Oh, 150 sending them private messages on Discord. I mean, what am I going to tell you? I hope it's something that you really mean that you said to him too. So he just comes back on and says bad things. That's what I'm looking for Keg to do. This game feels like an under, Adam. This game feels like an under. That's all I'll say. I don't know why they
live props already 101.
Oh, geez.
104.
You know what? I'd love to bet the under, but he could easily jet over that.
Yeah, they're going to cover him like they did on that first drive. It's not great.
Yeah, it's going to be over. Well, maybe this is his coming out party too. Nationally televised game, although it is on Amazon. Not as many people can see it. But CD again?
All right.
I told you.
All right.
I love
What's
writing Narrative Street. I love writing Narrative Street with CD because every time he gets pissed off, he comes out. That was 11 yards. He's got 16.
Yeah, but with his first catch. Okay, 16 total.
Every time this guy gets pissed off, he talks to the media, he says something, and he goes out and just goes ape shit. You remember what happened last year when he didn't get the ball for like the first month? And he just got fed up with it, and he turned into the leading receiver in the league after doing nothing.
He's a target funnel for sure. I mean, they're going to do whatever they can to get him the ball.
Yeah.
Especially if they're struggling.
Deuce Vaughn getting work in the passing game. Okay.
Yeah, before Zeke, I don't think we've seen Zeke on the field yet.
No, we have not seen
Zeke.
Just
a reminder.
He's just old and broken down, man. Like, I was surprised he got run in the first couple of weeks, but it just speaks to the lack of depth and talent that the Cowboys have at running back. You're really screwed if you can't find a running back.
These guys. Well, Jerry continues to pay these guys way too much money.
I know. Ridiculous.
And he does it to himself. He gave Zeke all that money, kind of started the train. Same thing with he's going to have to pay Micah too, you'd think.
Giants running back snap count after one drive. Singletary 3, Tracy Jr. 3, Eric Gray 1. Come on, make this the Tyrone Tracy night. I want to see some Tracy. Malik Willis, 38% target share through 3 weeks. My God.
So here's a fun little note. That's CD Lamb rushing the ball before Zeke.
Yep. I'll take that. I'll take a little CD Lamb before Zeke.
Can we get a little live CD Lamb first touchdown? What's that number?
Where do you shop that at? What's the first book you look at? Because I'll go to a different book and try.
I have like 4 up, but MGM's got 350.
Let's see here.
This can't be real.
It's only 350?
That's first. It's still live first down touchdown or first.
All right, there's our boy Ferguson. Okay, who did we throw Ferguson with? Was that CD to have 25 in each half, or was it Neighbors? I can't even remember right now. He can't even hear us. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we're on Ferguson.
CD live to score a touchdown on this drive is 10-1.
All right, here's
Neighbors.
Yeah, 50 in each half. Yes, 39. Yeah, he had 1 catch, Eddie. Welcome to the party, buddy. Oh, it's down to 250. Well, you already got Neighbors home. We got it at 400 and plus 370, but Eddie got us onto that 2 catch thing with Rashee Rice, and I wonder if it might be worth looking at or at least exploring 2 catches per drive for CD Lamb, because he's just going to go ape shit tonight. He's already involved. They're getting the ball every way possible. He knows Dak knows he was pissed off at him, even though CD was in the wrong. They're just going to go at him tonight.
The Ferguson 25 in each half is 11-1. That would be nice to hit.
That would be very nice to hit. Yes, I would take that.
CD live for a touchdown on this drive went from 10-1 to 6-1 on that first down.
The issue is CD has a bum ankle. It has not stopped him so far with a 10-yard rush.
If he has a bum ankle, they're not putting him in the backfield to run the ball.
He's got 2 catches for 16 and 1 rush for 10. That's where he is right now. Yeah, CD got 2. Did you hit the CD too, Eddie? Did you already hit the 2 receptions on this drive for CD? I'll go look at it, but it's already 300. It's plus 300. That 4-1 on Rice was a lot nicer.
There's another CD grab.
Forcing it to CD Lamb right now. You just love to see.
That's got to put him close to the 25 mark.
You love
that
to
was
see
10, this. Right? That's got to put him at 26.
Yep, 26 for Lamb, 3 for 26.
I mean, that gets the first 25 home on each side.
Let's get the 40 at 18-1, Meyer.
The next 25 next half is going to be a tough one.
Hey, listen, it's a ladder, man. We're getting there.
So Neighbors to get 100 yards.
Another one.
Neighbors to get 100 yards is minus 120 now.
We should have been on all receptions.
50 yard, it's 600. Lamb receiving yards, grayed out. 125, just plus 230. His receiving props. This is just FanDuel though. You need to shop around if you're going to bet any of these. Did they take it off? Yeah, it's off the board at FanDuel because they're out, or DraftKings because they're out there. Nope, they put it back up. 9.5 minus 10 for CeeDee Lamb's receptions. 10 receptions at minus money.
Yeah.
What's he got?
Tolbert catch too. He's got to have 4 or 5 catches so far. I think it's 4.
Lamb has 4 for 30 and a rush for 10. So 50 total yards. So he got so Neighbors and CD got 40 in the first half. Keg. Neighbors has 49 for Neighbors.
39.
He needs one more. And we're going to be fine. Oh boy. Oh, this could be fun. Oh my God.
All right. Well, that's Cooks down to the 7.
I mean, they can't run the ball. It's just.
Is it too much to ask to make $14K in FanDuel specials tonight, Meyer?
I don't think that's too much to ask on a Thursday.
I wouldn't mind it.
He just doesn't have.
He took down the live touchdowns on this drive.
I'm gonna laugh if it's a rushing touchdown. These dudes are bad.
Is that 4 or 5 carries for Rico?
That's his 4th, if I'm correct. 4 for 8 yards.
Just ripping them apart.
Zeke's first quarter is gonna be done. Zeke hasn't even seen the field. I wonder if it's done for Zeke.
Well, considering Deuce Vaughn got run and Lamb got run.
Do we want to look at an under, or is it just too low?
He doesn't hit the field.
His rushing yards, 25 plus, is plus 175 for Zeke.
Hot potato.
What's the rushing attempts? Zeke's rushing attempts, 4.5. Oof.
If we make it out of this first quarter, I'm going to probably hop on Dimes to throw a pick. Just got to find the best number.
So, they would get the ball, and even if they had the ball, you would wait till the second quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if he goes out and buries me at the end of this in 2 minutes, so be it.
He's even money grayed out right now on FanDuel, on DraftKings. A Danny Dimes pick.
Yeah, he's minus 102 on FanDuel.
All right, so you're basically getting even money. You'll have plus money by the time this is done.
Get in, Rico.
Yeah, he's coming back. That's coming back.
Flag. What are we doing?
Coming back. Come on back, Rico. Rico the Freako. Can't take care of business.
Are you on his anytime,
Mark? Go to die. In a parlay thing, a little same game.
What was the price on just that leg?
Around 2-1, 230.
That's not bad.
Oh wait, it's not coming back.
It's not. That was on the freaking Giants in that area of the field.
Good shit.
Looks like a touchdown to me.
Well, good job getting on that then. A receiving touchdown for Rico the Freako.
We really need the Giants to stay in this game.
Why?
They're going to feed CD regardless. He won't be scripted.
For Lamb to get his?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 7-3. They've done a good job of staying in it so far. Kick a few field goals, be within 7 at the half, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Yeah. Although they really can't run the ball, Keg. They might have to pass even into the fourth quarter if it's nasty.
That would.
There you go. Bucky was on his first touchdown. So was Marty. Nice.
Yeah, Bucky got 11-1. Marty got 12-1. Sharpest community in the business. Sharpest community in the business. Keg, what's the promo that we have to tell them about? Because you've heard me say it a million times. I tried to get Adam to bite, but he's like, I'm not doing it. I can't do it.
Isn't that your job?
No.
Aren't I supposed to just be here to make the bets?
Look at you. You're yawning. You're sitting in your chair yawning, waiting to make a shit ton of money on CD Lamb and Malik Neighbors.
Hold on, give the guy a break. He got up at 1 o'clock today. Struggling to stay awake over
This
there.
afternoon. Yeah.
It's the only day I could sleep.
All right. So go to nukethehouse.com. We'll give you a free week. You'll get all the pre-flop plays. If you were not a subscriber, you were not on CD and Malik Neighbors to get 25 receiving yards in each half. Both have blasted through that in the first half. Again, what did we get? Was that the 4-1 Keg? I think I got a 370, like 4-1.
Yeah.
So that's looking kind of sexy right now. That's definitely there.
I mean, we should be live for the 40 in each half too.
Yeah, because Neighbors needs 1 yard to take care of the first half. That'd be so awesome.
And what does Lamb need? 10?
No, Lamb's at 40.
Yeah.
No, he's at 30. He's at 30. He's at 30. He needs 10. Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We should get that in the second quarter.
I mean, Lamb and Neighbors here. This is just, God, that 40 plus would be so amazing. So I put a full unit down on the Neighbors 25 and Lamb 25. I did not on the 40-40 though.
I screwed up. I should have bet them both individually too. That was dumb. It was even money and plus 130. I don't know why I didn't just bet them straight.
For each of them to have that? Wow.
Yeah.
So they're telling me, and I'm not going to cash out, but they're telling me that I can cash out for a little more than over double the money on the Lamb and Neighbors to have 25 in each half.
That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good. As DB Gnarly says, smash the like. If I didn't get through it before, make sure you know. NukeTheHouse.com, Nuke NFL, 1 week free trial. You don't got to pay anything. We won't charge you. Sign up for any plan. You don't got to keep the plan. I think you will because you like it. But NukeTheHouse.com, Nuke NFL, NukeNFL. You're jumping on Neighbors 2 catches this drive. See, I was
just looking at his live one. It's even
Eddie, you might get this. My only concern is that Daniel Jones is a mess and they might not even pick a first down up. Now, in 30 seconds, you could be like, you dumbass, because they just hit him twice, but that makes me a little nervous. But 5-1 is a good number. Neighbors 2 catches on this drive. What do you think of that, Keg?
It's not bad, but my concern is your concern.
Daniel Jones?
Yeah, I would feel much more comfortable with the 1.
What do you think of the Lamb prop, the 2+ every drive?
I'd rather bet him at even money to get 1 than I think 5-1 to get 2.
Yeah, I bet you he doesn't give you a there's no way they're going to give you even money on him to catch a pass on a drive, are they?
Yeah, he was even money.
Or,
yeah,
damn it.
Wandale's eating a little tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, Neighbors is even money.
Where is that again? That's on drives, right?
Yep.
Neighbors is even money to get a catch. Okay. Yeah, they pulled it down here. And now it's back up. Beautiful. Cowboys, CD Lamb to catch a pass on the next drive, -50. I can't do it.
God, that's probably going to hit too.
2 catches is 333.
Now that I could get involved with.
2 catches for Lamb on the next drive?
Yeah, what's he got? They've only had 2 drives, right?
Yeah.
And he's got
1 on the first drive because they went 3 and out, and then they caught 3 on the drive after that.
14-1. He's 14-1 to get 3
on the drive.
Yeah,
they just shut it down over here though. Wandale is eating tonight, man.
Have a day.
All right, I'm gonna throw a couple bucks on CD to get 2 catches next drive.
I would have bet him with Neighbors too if they offered it, but they didn't.
I mean, it is interesting to see Wandale so involved in this offense tonight. It's about time. You really shouldn't give a guy the ball almost 40 times, or 40% of your passes should not go toward one player, but that's what they got with Neighbors. He just lost a bunch of yardage on a reverse. So you think Wandale's going to be the guy tonight? That's fine, Kevin. As long as Neighbors can get us like 3 big catches, I'm going to be happy. He can catch 3 balls as long as he's got one for 1 yard in this half and then another for 40 in the second half, and we'll call it even.
Yep. Meyer, what do you think about Lamb 2+ at 333? That's not bad.
I hate paying a worse price than what we were getting for Rashee Rice, considering the amount of sheer targets that Rashee Rice was seeing in that game. I mean, you could slate him for 2 targets every drive.
I'd bet it. I think he's there. You know, we're at the end of the quarter, though. You want to look at the interception prop, Adam?
Yeah, let's see what that is now.
It's minus 106 at FanDuel.
What's
even money at
what's the down and
DraftKings?
distance?
Even money at DraftKings. Second and 14.
Yeah, maybe we squeak out another drive.
Okay.
I hate trying to squeak all the value out of these, but
I am going to bet that for a half unit.
What?
CD 2 catches.
All right. Well, I hope you guys got in because Keg's about to move the line on you. But the bet is if you go to FanDuel, go to specials and go to drives, CD 2+ is plus 333 to have 2 catches on the next drive. So it's a little different type of bet, but Eddie got us on it with Rashee Rice. We hit 4 out of 5. He probably hit more. And then I tried one drive with Jamar Chase and I just didn't get it done. So I said, screw it. We'll go back to CD tonight. He's just going to get fed, Keg. He's just getting fed. You put a half unit on it too, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, it's only because I'm up 47.
All right. So if you're up, don't put a full unit on it.
It all depends on the month I'm having.
And Eddie's saying Ferguson 2+ catches. That's possible. That's getting cute though. 13-1 on Lamb to get 3 catches.
That's not bad. It was 14-1 though.
Yeah, you guys that are stuck with offshore and Hard Rock, that's tough. But we'll try and help you. Is Hard Rock still the only one that's in Florida?
Yeah.
They're just horrible. That place is horrible. All right. First quarter halfback snap count for the Giants. Singletary saw all the snaps on the last drive, on this drive. 7-3 Singletary over Tracy. Ferguson's got all the snaps at tight end. Cooks has more snaps than Lamb, 16-14. Tolbert's been out there for 13. Dowdle has 12 snaps. Deuce Vaughn has 1. Zeke Elliott, 0 snaps out of 17 plays, guys. He will be holding his helmet tonight.
That means if he doesn't see the field, at least the bets will be voided.
It's true.
Anybody that took over.
Lamb 2 catches on the next drive. Let's see if we can just go to that all night. Eddie got us on it. I don't know how many times I can go on it tonight, though, if he doesn't get it here.
Fucking Neighbors just dropped one.
You got to catch that, Malik. Come on, dude.
We needed that yard, bro. What are you doing? Hey, like button would be great. If you haven't checked us out yet, welcome into the team, nukethehouse.com. Free week with the code NukeNFL. Sign up for any plan. We won't charge you. Use the code. Hit the like button. That'd be wonderful for us, too. It helps us out with something called an algorithm, whatever that is. And we're just rolling tonight, having a good time. Live betting the Cowboys and the Giants. 3rd and 14 coming up for New York. Don't throw the interception here, Danny Jones. Don't throw it yet.
That'd be my luck.
Yeah. Well, there's
There's
going to
a
be a
flag
flag
down.
on this play. Yeah, it's a flag, so I don't know. It got picked.
Yeah,
It's gotta be offsides or something.
Yeah.
That would have been a bad one, Meyer.
Yeah. That would have been tough.
I've been out of my chair.
Yeah.
But he went Aaron Rodgers. The only difference is Aaron Rodgers completes that pass. All right. 3rd and 9.
Are you trying to tell me that Danny Dimes is not Aaron Rodgers?
Danny Dimes. People think that Danny Dimes is a competent quarterback. I
Yeah,
disagree.
they paid him $40 million a year.
I completely disagree with that. Would you rather have Danny Dimes or Trevor Lawrence?
Neither,
Lawrence.
because they're both paid, and they shouldn't be.
You have to have one on your
Listen,
team.
It's not an option.
It's an option. You have to have one.
If I have to have one, I guess I would take Lawrence.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't want either.
You got under 7.5 carries for Zeke? Holy shit.
More Wandale. Wow, he got there too.
Yeah, he
Look
caught
at this kid
two.
fighting for yards. What's his? Can we get alt receiving or alt receptions for him?
Was that his second catch on the drive?
At least.
Bro, he's got 4 already. If they're trailing in this game, can he get? Oh, Jesus, they're not even letting you get a price. 8+ is fucking even money.
His receiving yards is 57.5. He's already at 29.
8+ just went to -130.
Yeah, well.
What's his actual number?
Receiving or receptions? Yards or receptions?
He's got 29.
Well, it was 52.5. They just took it down. And now Steve Slayton's getting in the act.
This is legitimately the best case scenario for our action.
It would be nice to see Neighbors get another catch here so we can get that 40.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe he goes by Darius Slayton, not Steve.
Who said Steve?
Me.
The guy in the upper left.
Steve Slayton, a great running back
Steve?
at West Virginia. Yeah. I didn't even know I said Steve. It's pretty good.
Well, the tape knows you said it.
No, you knew I said it. At least you're listening.
Yeah.
Our other guy on the show is not listening.
Thank God, because I would have been.
Wow, dude! Did you see that catch? Did that? Hey, I want to bet. Unless they take it back because of the flag.
Oh no,
He wasn't in bounds, regardless.
He wasn't.
But no.
Oh, that sucks. Well, it was nice to see. Tyrone Tracy over 5.5.
CD, just get ready to cook.
CD looks like he's gonna cry. Illegal shift. Fucking shit.
Just get ready to cook. Eddie, did you hit that 2+ on that drive? What was the price?
Neighbors hasn't had another catch this drive.
All right. Wandale at 60.5 -110. He has 30.
What's 80?
75 is +210. 100 is 7.5.
And 80 is 270. What's he got? 29?
Yeah. 4 for 29.
They're telling you he's going to get another 4 catches, though. I mean, him to get 8 receptions is -130.
That's a little egregious. I can't bet that.
No way I'm paying a -130 for him to get 4 more catches in this game. No shot.
Oh, we're finally getting plus money on a CD 100-yard game, though, at +115. Still not worth it. But.
Eddie, you should have hit that, man. That would have been a great hit to start the night.
Were you talking about the first drive? Because he doesn't have a catch on this drive yet. Neighbors doesn't.
No, I'm talking about Wandale. He already has 2 on the drive.
Yeah.
Well, he just got another one.
He just got another one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I guess they decided, listen, we can't leave Neighbors open, so we'll just leave Wandale open.
But he's getting, the problem is he's only getting like 5 yards.
Yeah, it's all about his catches.
Yeah, but you got to pay a damn premium now.
I know. They know that. They're smart. They win a lot of money, the books do.
For sure.
They're really good.
We missed it. There's no way I'm betting that guy to get 10 catches.
Yeah, no shot.
No.
If you want to back him on the drive.
I mean, even Darius Slayton's getting catches, though. So,
hey, Malik, can you get a yard?
Out of sheer curiosity, I'm going to go look up what Zeke's numbers are now. It's probably not very much.
Throw it to him. He got it. He got us 2.
All
All right, good. We got our 40. Just don't go backwards.
Now we need some CD on this drive. Give us 2 and get us over 40.
Yep.
Is that too much to ask?
Nope.
Zeke Elliott rushing yards, 25 plus 275.
All right, give me the halftime, Danny, without a pick. We're gonna
Giants got
plant
a
our
good
flag
shot
at
at pulling this off, by the way. They
Yeah.
really do. I mean, they're going to keep kicking field goals, but they're eating clock. They're moving the ball. I mean, they're definitely in this thing. So the live line on DraftKings, back to basically pre-flop, 5.5 Cowboys the favorites, and 45.5 is the total. So it hasn't moved at all. Giants plus 210 on the money line, if you're interested. Now hopefully K-Rod will be hanging out with us. Kevin Rogers from Vegas Insider, get his thoughts on what's going on here. He's down in Florida, but he's on the other side. Keg, he's near Boca. You ever been down to Boca Raton, Florida?
Yeah, my grandparents and dad live there, so I've been there a million times.
Century Village?
No, closer to Coconut Creek.
Do you know where Century Village is, though? There's 2 of them. I bet you somebody in here has had or has a grandparent in Century Village. It's where all the old folks. They moved down from New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts.
I mean, like every community down there is basically just filled with snowbirds.
Except for the swingers community down there.
All right.
You know I'm talking about that, right? 60 Minutes did a special on that.
60 Minutes?
Yeah. They did like a special on the 50 plus. You know what? Come to think of it, I can start moving down there now. I can move into the swingers community, Keg. 50 plus.
Oh.
What else am I doing with my time?
Is that a prerequisite? You have to be 50?
Yeah, because it's like a senior citizens place.
And it's just dicks out?
And the other and pussies as well.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And they do tons of drugs. They drink a lot. They play a lot of golf and they swing.
Thank God I'm in Jersey.
What do you mean? That doesn't sound fun to you?
No. A ton of loose skin does not sound like a fun time to me. No.
Yep. They used colored loofahs to put on their doors, and then people would know that they did it, and then they'd knock on the door.
God bless their hearts.
Yeah. Well, you got to stay busy when you're retired, Keg. You just can't sit there all day and go to waste. All right, here's K-Raj. What's happening, Kevin? How are you, Kevin Rogers?
What's so funny? Why are we
Vegas
laughing? Is my hair out
Insider.
of control?
That's awesome. That is awesome.
You know what? I put gel in this morning at like 6:45, so it's been a while. And it's 9 o'clock out east. So this is what you get. If you had me on at 7 o'clock this morning, it would have looked better. But now
I
think you got at 9 o'clock at night.
Great look. Great
Kid
look.
from Kid and Play. That's what you got going on. I think it looks great, Kevin. It's wonderful to see you, by the way. Vegas Insider. Known Kevin for a long time. We worked in sports radio in Kansas City. I was thinking about this today after you said you were going to come on. 21 years ago, Kevin. 21 years ago we worked together. That is a long freaking time ago. You know who was the running back for the Chiefs when we were doing our show?
Easy.
Priest Holmes. Priest freaking Holmes.
Are we getting into this conversation now? Can we get into this about everything about the 03 Chiefs? We could do this now. Like I remember everybody.
They went 10-0. And okay, fine. They gave us tickets to the first game of the season. Who was it against?
The Steelers.
No, it was the Chargers. It was LaDainian Tomlinson versus Priest Holmes. As someone that had really been into fantasy football for a couple of years by then, it was a wet dream.
I went to the Steelers game in week 2. Yes,
you went
they
to
had the Chargers week 1 and Steelers week 2. Yeah.
By the way, this is Keg. He is a great live bettor. That's why I'm in business with him now. We're doing our live show here. He doesn't like it when I call him the best live bettor, but when you're hitting 14-1s on the regular, I have to call him out and say what it is sometimes. But hello, Keg. How are you? That's what you're supposed to say, Kevin.
Hello, Keg. How are you? What's Keg stand for?
I'm great, buddy. No,
Look at this.
It's just a nickname that I got because the YouTube channel initially was called the Sports Keg, and then it just stuck, and now that's kind of my name.
How'd you come up with the Sports Keg? I don't even know this story.
I don't even remember, if I'm being honest. But your recollection of the game that you went to go see 23 years ago was incredible, because I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
Yeah, but I can't remember what I said on a show 3 hours ago. So it all comes back. It's full circle, buddy. Hey, Kevin, you still giving out picks on? Can we still buy your picks on Vegas Insider?
No.
I'm
on scoresandodds.com. I haven't done picks on VI for about 2 years.
So it's all scores and odds now.
A restructuring, I guess you want to call it. But yes, so I'm on scores and odds and subscription based. So you could find me there. And one more thing, somebody wrote in that we're old because of Priest Holmes. Dick Vermeil was the coach. So that's
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah. He's crying.
Is he older than Ezekiel Elliott? Yes or no?
It's close.
It's close that he's older than Ezekiel Elliott, because Ezekiel Elliott's old. He's not even seen the field. But you do a lot of college football, if I remember correctly. Is that true?
I do. And to be perfectly honest with your audience, 2 weeks ago I went 0-6. So, but last week I bounced back. I had one pick and I took Iowa, and they beat Minnesota. So that was a good one. I actually like Minnesota this week against Michigan. So
you like Minnesota? What do you think about Bama, Georgia? Oh, CD. Oh, no, he's not going to get us our 2 catches on this drive because he just scored a touchdown.
Did he get over 40?
Yeah, he's well over 40. He just scored a long touchdown. We lost our bet at plus 333 to get 2 catches on the drive. That being said, we got over the 40, so we got both Neighbors and Lamb over 40 yards in the first half.
So 18-1's live.
Yes, 18-1 is live. It would have been nice if he fell down and then caught another pass. I told you he was going to go crazy tonight. All right, Kev. So Georgia and Alabama, talk to me here. What's going on there?
I like Georgia. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say it's like lock of the year. It's not even close to that. But just as far as opinion among us talking about it, obviously Alabama went through the change with Nick Saban now gone, and they have a great coach now. Who they are from Washington. But still, Georgia is the class of college football, and I think it was a perfect storm against Kentucky a few weeks ago. That game, just a close game where I'm not even going to call it a look ahead. Kentucky played awful against South Carolina the week before, so they were going to give Georgia everything. We've always seen Georgia have these struggles as huge favorites, but now you're getting them as a very reasonable favorite, less than a field goal here on the road against Alabama. And look, we know how good Alabama is, but at the same time, they struggled with USF a few weeks ago before blowing that game open in the fourth quarter. And they beat a Wisconsin team that really isn't that great. And Georgia still boat raced Clemson. And yeah, Clemson's not what they were, but we've seen Clemson since, and they played very well. But, again, no shame in taking or going against Alabama in the spot. But I just look at Georgia as a team that can definitely cover this short spread on the road here and kind of put themselves in a great position, considering in the SEC, when they're going to face Tennessee later on, who show they're very good. And now seeing Texas and Oklahoma in the conference, and, Texas is going to be there in the end, that I think Georgia takes care of business here on Saturday night.
Do you think Texas is the second best team in the country right now?
I mean, it's hard to say no. Obviously, we'll see how the quarterback situation shakes out. If it's Arch Manning the rest of the way, or if Quinn Ewers comes back. But Texas, we saw how far they got last year, and they're extremely talented. They finally have gotten over the hump with Sark. But Texas, Georgia, you can interchange those two. I think it's them two. You have Ohio State, and then after that, you kind of wonder who's past them. But the good news is now that you have this 12-team playoff, that at least we'll see if anyone could pull an upset once we hit December. But look, you got some really quality teams, and those two in the SEC. The SEC, it just means more. So we'll see how it shakes out.
Do you think Miami is for real?
I do. I just want to see them play someone, and that's not their fault. It's not their fault that Florida's down, and they went into Gainesville. They took care of business. We know Billy Napier will be gone at the end of this year, but last few weeks they've face teams that they should have beaten, and they have. And now they get Virginia Tech here Friday night, and they should take care of business. But also at the same time, for so many years, Miami has operated without a quarterback. Somehow there's been somebody under center, but just not a quarterback. And now by getting Cam Ward, just it's not even, lucking out, but getting a guy like that, all of a sudden now, this is a team that can make a run and they can get into the 12-team playoff, assuming nothing catastrophic happens. I mean, I look at it from Florida State's perspective that if they could have got Cam Ward instead of Ungalali, that maybe they would not be where they're at now. And you see how important the quarterback position is and what Cam Ward has done for Miami. You flip them around, Miami is not doing what they're doing with Ungalali at quarterback. And Cam Ward definitely has FSU maybe at 3-1 or 4-0. So Ward's definitely been awesome for Miami. But again, let's see when they play some opponents. But they also don't play Clemson either. So that will be interesting because they should get through the regular season pretty much unblemished.
Would you agree that the verdict's in on DJ now? Like, he's just not good. He's just not a good quarterback.
You play on 3 teams in 3 years. There's no way not to. I mean, at Clemson, when you had the lineage of Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson, and they were going to the national championship or getting to the college football playoff every year with them, and then this guy is supposed to be the next one in line to just keep it going, and it's a complete disaster, and he goes to Oregon State. It was okay at Oregon State. It wasn't terrible. But, from a Florida State perspective, the first few games, look, Georgia Tech, I still go back to that game and say, if they make a stop on 3rd and 11 or whatever it was in the final 2 minutes, Georgia Tech botched a snap and they were almost out of field goal range. Then they convert a 3rd and 10 or 11, whatever it was, got into field goal range and they kicked the field goal to win it. If they don't get that completion, maybe go to overtime, maybe you pull that one out. The season feels different. You come home for Boston College, who is a little better than people think. They gave Missouri a game. Boston College isn't bad, but you got run out by them. And then Memphis is a good team. The only excuse I'll give Florida State at this point is they've not lost to cupcakes. Georgia Tech and Boston College aren't winning the national championship, but they're still conference games. And Memphis is probably the best team in the American. Cal obviously had them going cross country. They missed 2 field goals, but Cal has improved, but they have not played Bethune-Cookman or Charleston Southern or someone like that and losing to them. They've lost to good teams. Now they go to SMU coming up Saturday night, and they got to get, they're getting out of town with that hurricane, hitting Tallahassee, so there's a lot going on with them. But the schedule has not been easy for them, but at the same time, it's been very disappointing.
Yeah.
We got Kevin Rogers. So now scoresandodds.com. I
mean, and Vegas Insider. I'm
the
every
whole
with the picks
company,
you can only
the
find.
better collective. You're the better collective.
I am
right?
the better collective. I am with all of them. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you get back because you got kids, but I do want to ask you.
No, he's sleeping. I'm fine. I got a few more minutes
great.
with you. I'm fine.
Great. So talk to me about this weekend in the NFL then. You got bets out there, I'm sure. At least you're eyeballing something here and there. What's catching your eye for week 4 on Sunday? Anything?
All right. I'm going to disclose this really quick before I talk. I'm 10-3-1 in the Circa Millions. If I go 0-5 this week, I'm blaming you.
Okay. Well, you know what?
10-4-1.
Entirely possible because the mush bounces from me and goes on to you. So it's now it hasn't worked with Keg.
Honestly, Kev, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man.
It isn't worth it, Kev.
You may very well go 0-5.
Yeah.
I can, but you know what? Part of me wants to blame Holden if I go 0-5, but also whatever, man. I don't care.
Hey, will you do me a favor before you go 0-5 and tell us this?
Yeah.
We had a company meeting. Our third, so Keg's the owner, I'm the owner, the other guy is Coop. And Coop's like, we really need our guests to retweet when they're on the show. So that I don't get a mean message from Coop later tonight. Will you go back to X and retweet it an hour later? Can you just do that for me? Because I don't like being in trouble. Do you like being in trouble, Kevin? No.
I'm always in trouble, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, you are in trouble a lot, aren't you? Is it just your wife that gets you in trouble?
It's
or is
everybody.
it just somebody else?
It's
everybody.
So
anyways, let's talk NFL, pal. What are you looking at this weekend? Congratulations on the great start with the circuit too.
Well,
nice
thank you. I'm still a few games out because the leader I think is 13-2.
Okay, you're in it.
Yeah, I went 4-1 last week, and the big. Can I use profanity on here, or is
Yes.
Yeah, you say
B-rated?
fuck,
Curse
shit,
away,
God,
my friend.
whatever.
I had the Eagles last week, and Nick Sirianni is the biggest piece of shit in the world.
Yes!
Seriously,
You fit right in with us.
He is the fucking worst. I mean,
Yep.
I'm watching that game. I didn't watch the Falcon game as much, and I know what happened at the end of there, but I didn't have anything. I didn't take that game, so I really didn't pay attention as much. But so I'm watching the Red Zone last week, and I can't stand Scott Hansen. I just want to put that out there. I cannot stand him. I said every week on X, I'm like, can you just be quiet and just play and put the games up? I don't want to hear from you. Anyway, so I'm watching the game. Jalen Hurts throws that first interception. Okay, bad decision. Not on Sirianni. Okay, bad decision. Then they have that fourth down at the end of the half, and the defense is playing great. Like the Saints scored 40+ against the Panthers. They destroy the Cowboys in week 2, and you think, okay, it's going to be a tough game, but New Orleans goes down the field, kicks the field goal at the beginning, and does nothing the rest of the way. So, okay, Eagles are playing well. Hurts throws the pick. And then they have that stupid fourth down call to Saquon, which, again, I know they didn't execute it, but still kick the field goal, get the hell out at the half, 3-3. No, you're down 3-0. Get the ball to start the second half. You have that another stupid call on fourth down. You could have tied the game at 3. I'm like, what are you do? Like, do you not like points? Like, this is the year of the field goal kicker. All these guys are automatic. You're indoors. There's no wind. There's nothing. And then he tries a 60-yarder later. I'm like, what are you doing now? Like, now you're like Brandon Staley. Like you just like you don't like points. You don't like taking points. I don't understand that. And luckily, Saquon broke off a big run. Goddard had that big catch down the sidelines. So they had a couple plays that worked out, and they win that game. They should have won the game. But anyway, so that was my one big win last week was the Eagles. So anyway, okay, so with all that being said, let's go to this week. Okay, number 1, I'm taking the Falcons. I'm going to fade the Saints again.
Ooh.
I think a couple things here. Number 1, even though Alvin Kamara, I'm going to assume is going to play, but I think this is a big. I think it is a big revenge spot here. New Orleans embarrassed them last year in Week 18. They were going for touchdowns at the end. Remember that game at the Superdome? The whole Jameis Winston, Arthur Smith. I know both of them are not involved now. They're both gone. Mm-hmm. But that, these guys remembered. I know Kirk Cousins wasn't there last year for this, but these guys remember this. And this is always a regional rivalry game. The Falcons off the tough loss to the Chiefs on Sunday night. They need to get back. They're still in this division. That Tampa Bay... Definitely, I don't have Tampa Bay, Philly, but Tampa Bay can lose this game on Sunday. Atlanta wins. All of a sudden, now everyone's 2-2. I mean, and obviously we'll see what Carolina does against Cincinnati, but it's just now it's a race. Now you got a shot here. And the Saints, you beat up Carolina. We know Bryce Young, how bad he is. You play really well against Dallas in week 2. I think New Orleans is middle of the pack. Atlanta's middle of the pack. Tampa, all these teams are middle of the pack. And I don't see why Atlanta can't win this game coming up. On Sunday, have plenty of weapons. You know the weapons they have, and they held Pittsburgh out of the end zone in week 1. I mean, granted, they lost that game.
I agree.
I
agree with you. I think Atlanta's the side for sure. I waited on the injury report, and because I knew the Saints, Monday morning I heard that it was probably going to be very bad, and they were going to be decimated. And I'm with you. I think when you look at the injury report, the Falcons seem like the side.
I would hope so. And again, Atlanta, hopefully you don't have this come down from back-to-back primetime games against the Eagles and the Chiefs. And hopefully, they play well. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2.
All right, real quick. Let me just reset real quick, okay?
Go.
So people know what's going on.
Yeah.
We do have Kid from Kid and Play with us. And he works at Scores and Odds and Vegas Insider. His real name is Kevin Rogers. That's Keg. I'm Kush. Iowa's around here somewhere. We'll find him at some point in time. Nuke the House, nukethehouse.com, home of live betting, real-time in-game betting notifications right to your phone. If you have not signed up yet, we'll give you a free week. Go to nukethehouse.com and type in the code NUKE-NFL. When you sign up for any plan, we won't charge you. Just dip your toe in the water. NUKE-NFL, Nuke NFL. Hit the like button while you're at it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, number 2, close your ears on this one. I like the Chicago Bears.
You're not the only one. You're not
I think
the only one.
The line tells you something, that the Rams had no business winning that game against the 49ers last week. They're all beat up. Now they're going to Chicago, and I know all the crap that Caleb Williams has taken. He's going to be good eventually. This isn't a Bryce Young situation. I think that he will eventually get it. But, when you look at Chicago, defensively, they've been good. If you look at it, like they played well enough. They just can't get the offense going. And when you look at what the opposing quarterbacks that have faced the Rams so far, Purdy lit him up last week. Kyler Murray back in week 2 lit him up. So no interceptions the last 2 weeks. They have one interception that came against Jared Goff back in week 1. And now Caleb's thrown some interceptions this year, but the Rams defense really hasn't been great. The week 2 game, yeah, they're probably in a bad spot at Arizona. They fell behind early and were done after all the injuries from week 1. But with Kupp and with Nakua out and Chicago back home now after back-to-back, tough road games. You play Houston, who's got a lot of, they say AFC championship aspirations. It's a good team. And they hung with the Colts last week. I know Tennessee's not very good. But you now go and take on your first NFC team with the Rams. It's a big game. You could be 1-0 in the conference with this win. So I just think that the line tells you something. And the Rams really didn't deserve to win that game. The Rams could be 0-3 at this point.
Yeah, I'm with you on Chicago. I am. That could be a very bad thing for you in your contest as well.
I'm telling you, I'm 0-2 already with you.
Yeah, you are. Keg, CD Lamb to get 2 catches on the next drive is now plus 275. So they lowered that from 333. And there might not be a lot of time, but
yeah, I'm passing.
You got to pass at 275 and with the amount of time that's on the clock right now. But the Giants are hanging in this thing, K-Raj. I mean, they're right there. The Cowboys just don't seem like they're a good football team this year. Too many holes. And offensively, they can't run the ball. And I know they're looking for a number 2 receiver behind CD Lamb, but is Brandon Cooks and Tolbert and Ferguson, are all these guys good enough? I'm down on the Cowboys, man, even if they win this.
I thought I jumped the route in a sense by taking the Giants week 1 against the Vikings. I was wrong on that one. I missed the boat on that one.
Yeah.
That was the game.
What is your thoughts from what you're seeing from Minnesota? Now, I didn't think that they were going to be a bad team. I thought that they were probably an 8-win team, maybe. But, I mean, what O'Connell has done with Sam Darnold as a diehard Jets fan is beyond frustrating. But, what do you think they're for real? I think the team is good, but they're led by a guy that I don't believe in, really, after watching every play he's ever had. So, where are you at with Minnesota?
Well, this is a good tie-in because my third – what are we at, 3? My third pick is the Packers. So this week against Minnesota. Okay, so let's tie this in now. Yeah, going back to week 1, Darnold was great against the Giants. I understand the Giants are not a playoff team. It helps when you have the best receiver in football on your team. And it helps when you have a guy like Aaron Jones, a pretty good running back. And your defense is, now obviously vastly improved. And Brian Flores, great schemer, all this other stuff. But you just wonder how long, when's the balloon gonna explode with Sam Darnold? And when you look back at, I faded Minnesota twice so far. So obviously I have a lot of faith in them. Now fading them 3 times in 4 weeks. But right. So San Francisco, I don't know if they caught the Niners off the Monday night, big win against the Jets. Last week, I thought, okay, you got some value with Houston. I really thought that. And, after Houston struggled with Chicago, now they're going on the road. Maybe they'll play better against Minnesota. CJ Stroud throws a pick right out of the gate, and you're like, okay, now you're setting Minnesota up for, short field. And Darnold throws a touchdown pass. They actually got lucky because later on there was a fumble that ended up getting overturned, which was the right call, but Minnesota had another turnover. And Houston just never get anything going. And I kind of felt like down 14-0. See, the difference was in the Eagles game, I'm like, you got this. You still have a shot. Where the Vikings up 14-0 on Houston, this is done. Houston's got no shot. They have no chance to win this. But now I think transitioning to this week and going to Lambeau Field, and we're going to assume Malik Willis is going to play again, that Jordan Love's not ready. Willis, my only thing I'm afraid of, and I know this is kind of silly, but did Malik Willis put everything into that Tennessee game, kind of the revenge game against the Titans for getting rid of him? They draft him and they didn't believe in him and they got rid of him. And now you kind of had that revenge game where now you're coming back home. Definitely a better opponent in Minnesota, but you're going back to Lambeau. You're favored. You were a dog against the Colts a few weeks ago. That kind of scares me a little bit. But also, I just like fading the 3-0 dog here. I think that people, the public wants to believe in Minnesota, and Minnesota is definitely going to be a wild card team in the NFC. I don't know if they're a division winner, and we'll see what happens with Detroit, because obviously Chicago is not there right now, but Minnesota's good. They're well coached. They have an elite receiver, It's just about Sam Darnold, and that's what it is. But I think that Green Bay beats them. I'm already 0-2 in Minnesota this year, fading them. So we'll see if I go 0-3.
Same.
I don't know what the hell's going on in the game we're watching right now. Wandale caught a pass, dropped it, a flag got thrown, and then Hooker ran it back 3/4 of the field. So I'm not sure what we're doing here, but something crazy is going on in this game. 14-6 Dallas over the Giants. They're going to come up on the 2-minute warning here. So that's what we got. Kevin, tell everybody where you're at, where they can find you. And as always, thank you so much. It's good talking to you again, buddy.
You got it. Scoresnods.com, VegasInsider.com, occasionally Action Network, all those places, and VI Rogers on the X. So, gentlemen, thank you. It was fun, and we'll do it again some other time.
Great to meet you, man.
Rogers.
Thank you. You too, Keg. Yes,
yeah,
and Holden.
Keg's finally meeting all the big players in the industry.
And you know what, Holden? Again, I probably will not come on your show again if I go 0-5. I'm just letting you know that.
Okay, well, let me know if you win one, and that'd be great.
If I go 1-4, I'll come back on. If I'm 0-5, forget it. 1-4, I'll come back on.
Yeah. Keg says that all the time, so I'm used to it. All right, buddy, you take care of yourself,
right.
Kevin Rogers.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Check his stuff out. Scoresandodds.com. Vegas Insider, really good dude, terrific broadcaster, very great handicapper. So it's always good having him back on the show. Kegger. You want to get caught up on a game now as we're looking at Wandale a little upset at himself. What the hell just happened? What did they say happened? Was it an incomplete pass? Is that what it was? And it was an ineligible downfield. So they got 2:09 on the clock now. Okay. So talk to me here. Neighbors had the 39-yard grab, right?
Right.
He's got 3 catches for 15 yards since then, and I wonder if they're going to if they are bracketing him now too. You really can't see just on the regular television, but we're going to need him to bust a big one in the second half, man. Ferguson and Dowdle teach catch. You're getting crazy, God's masterpiece. 131,099 to 1. Ferguson and Dowdle to catch 2 passes next drive.
That is taking a shot for sure.
That is a number. Is all I can say too. Yeah. So what do we got here? We're down to the 2-minute warning. The Giants are hanging in there. They gave up a couple big plays to CD, including the 55-yard touchdown. CD's got 5 for 85. Neighbors 4 for 54. Wandale has 6 for 41. Although he's been quiet on this drive, hasn't he? No running game on either side. Neither one of these teams is running. They're just throwing.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Yeah. Even Danny Dimes, 12 of 14 for 137. Prescott, 11 of 12 for 141 and 2. I mean, Dak has bounced back this week. What's up, Iowa?
We're definitely hopping on Dimes to throw a pick once we get to the halftime.
Okay. We'll just look for the best. Number.
DK's got plus 140 grayed out, but let's just get to half.
Okay. See where else, just to get ready for our interception bet. Player interceptions, 144, 146 on FanDuel. So that's a nice number.
We'll definitely take the best number, but I thought he threw one. I was going to scream.
You know, I had some issues. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever had people log into your books? I got like 30 emails this morning from Caesar saying I logged into my book when I didn't.
No,
my money's still there.
I would lose my mind.
Yeah, I did. I was like, "What are you guys doing? Why are you?" Well, you did the two authentication, so at least you knew somebody was in there. And I'm like,
3/4 of my net worth is in these sports books.
Yeah, I was like, should I just take my money out then and not bet with you guys anymore? He's like, change your password. I'm like, okay. So I took a chunk of money out of there today, though, just in case. That's scary. That was not fun. First thing I do in the morning, I look at my email and I got 10, 20.
What did they say to you when you called them?
I said, change your password. I'm like, did somebody go in there? Because my money's still in there.
Did you change your password?
Yeah. So I changed my password, but I'm like, my money's still in there. Nobody took it out. But I got like 20 notifications. It was actually closer to 30 notifications that somebody had gone into the app that I'm on. So yeah, I did get hacked. That sucks. And now I'm kind of like nervous to have a lot of money in Caesars.
Speaking
I
of
did change my
Caesars, Keg, are
password.
you going to get the 3-meat treat from Little Caesars? You see that?
I didn't see it, Adam. Man, I don't plan to see it.
Have
either.
you ever had Little Caesars?
No.
It's not as bad as Pizza Hut, but I think it's in the same category. Adam, you eat Little Caesars, don't you? You're a Midwest guy. You like little.
We have one.
You don't have one?
No, we have one.
Oh, you have one. Well, there's Neighbors.
Can't say that I
catch.
frequent it.
Did Eddie just win a shit ton of money because Neighbors made that catch? Or are you looking for Wandale, Eddie? 14 play drive coming up. Wow. If you're the Cowboys, when do you use your timeouts? Because I mean, they probably should have used one right there.
I was just gonna ask, do you think that Jones could throw for 300? Because it's plus 575. And
his live number on MGM right now is 271, so that's a bad number.
It just went to 220.
Where's it at?
It's done. It's over.
Okay. Would have been nice.
That would have been worth taking a shot at that number.
Ezekiel Elliott to rush for 25 yards in each half is
$1 billion to 1 because they're going to have a minute left in the half.
2,200 to 1.
He had a carry.
He got a carry?
Yeah, but he ain't getting to 25.
No, if they hand it off to him and he breaks off, that's the only way he's getting it.
If they hand it off to him in a 2-minute warning scenario, just log off.
When did he get 5 yards rushing?
I don't
Kevin
know.
was on, so I wasn't paying attention.
But that's good for the boys.
What's the boys?
The boys were on some of the boys were on under.
Some of the boys were on over.
Oh. Well, that's
I did not. It was Tyler who was on the over, I think. Let's see here.
Do we take multiple Cowboy receivers to catch a pass on this next drive? You're just going to fling it down the field, right? Depending on if the Giants score here with over a minute left.
Let's see what happens.
You think they actually offer that, though, with a minute left?
They had it up. They just locked
it.
Shout it, Jeff. Let them know.
I mean, let's see here. CD Lamb, 200 yards. You're only getting 12 to 1. He's got 85. They don't want you betting any of those.
What is his 150?
210.
Fuck off.
They don't want you betting. They don't want you betting.
Wait, 200 is 12 to 1 and 150 is 2 to 1?
Yeah. 210.
Listen, that's just don't bet it, please. That's what they're saying.
Yes, leave us alone. We've lost enough money. We the chalk hit tonight on CD Lamb. We're done.
Yeah, Meyer, can we get 15 from Ferg to have them all live going into the second half?
This is the scenario you want. You want the Giants to score like soon.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get a hold and a sack. So Dallas should get the ball back with over a minute left. This is
Micah Parsons is like, what did I do? So it is a hold on the Giants, though. All right, so that's coming back. We do need some Ferguson yards. I agree, Andrew G. Hey, welcome in. Nuke the House, live sports betting. We haven't been too active right now. We had a whole bunch of pre-flop stuff at Big Time Plus Money. I'm sure we'll find some angles. I know Adam down there at the bottom is looking at a Danny Dimes interception. We'll bet that in a little bit, probably at halftime. And we'll have Keg scrolling through the books here too. So
yeah, there really hasn't been anything worth betting so far.
We'll get busy. We'll get busy in a moment.
I was
so Adam, you wanted to go back and say, what about these guys? There's going to be about a minute left right now. There's a flag on the play. There's going to be about a minute left with this drive. But yeah, they took all.
I don't know if they're going to offer.
They took it down. Yeah, they took it down.
So looks like DK is up to 145 on the Dimes pick, 150. We got to see what this comes back at a half. We'll have time to grab that play. You think they just go back to Wandale? Because his yard prop is so low compared to the number of reception he's going to see. He only needs 24.
Yeah, I was looking at his all
23.
numbers. 29 is plus 140. 39 is 260. I mean, what worries me is he had 6 grabs and just got to 40.
His Wandale, his live number is 8.5. Does he get 3 catches in the second half?
Probably, yeah.
CD's at 8.5, and he's got 5. CD's not good for 4 more next half at basically even money.
Yeah, he is for sure.
But you're not going to bet it.
He is just a guy that will never be game scripted out.
So maybe a quarter.
I mean, I don't hate either of those. Like, Robinson's not good for a couple in the second half, Meyer.
I'm going to put a quarter unit on CD over 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think the more that they try to take away Neighbors, the more they're just going to run him on these drag routes, and he's just going to be open. He's just going to hang on to the football.
They've basically been targeted the same amount.
Yeah, the kid went for 6 receptions in the first.
I'm a big fan of Neighbors' current number and CD's current number being over 40. Big fan.
Being over 40. Yeah. We got 40 in each half. So why don't you tell them what we're sweating out here? Because this is what you get at Nuke the House. I'm really crazy.
If I hit this 18 and 10-1, just put a fucking crown on my head.
What are the bets that you place pregame? Let the people know.
We bet CD and Malik Neighbors to get 25 in each half at 4-1. We bet them to get 40 in each half at 18-1. And we bet Ferguson and Neighbors to get 25 in each half at 11-1.
How many catches does Dowdle have? He's got 1, right? Yeah, he's just got 1. Yeah, I just don't know how much. Yeah, Dallas is going to pass in the second half, but outside of Lamb, who's going to get it? That's the question. But boy, if we can get those fucking Neighbors CD props
sets up the whole weekend.
Yeah, that would be good. I would not be bothered by that. We also had, what was the bet you told me to tail with the NASCAR and the CD Lamb? What was that one?
Oh, we're gonna get both of those home. I think we need 15 from Lamb. I said I think.
So you said 100 plus from Lamb, and then
with Chris Eckes and Corey Heim. We got that for tomorrow night, which would be great to have in our back pocket going into that show.
Is truck racing just 2 guys and that's it?
No, but they have a big advantage on the majority of the field.
It's about as much of a 2-horse race as you can get outside of F1.
Right.
CD Lamb got the
there's
first
another
grab.
catch for CD. Right after the drive ended, I took 2 on CD for this drive, but I don't feel good about it.
God, Meyer, why didn't I bet this guy to have 100 in the first half? I stared at it, dude.
I told you this morning when I texted you, I said CD is going to absolutely nuke this game.
I stared at that guy to get 100 yards in the first half. No joke, for 40
Ferguson, but only for like 7.
For 40 minutes.
You'll take 7.
I mean, we only need another 7 to get.
They might get a field goal here.
We only need another 7. Come on, one more time.
Listen, with their field goal kicker, they might need another 10 yards, and he's kicking it.
One more time, Jake.
That's a big sack.
Dak got the sack.
That's a big sack.
Yeah, you guys might want to call a timeout, or you're just going to sit on it and not kick a field goal. You fucking idiots.
They might let this kid kick from 70.
This guy's going to finish with 19 just to stick it in me. Come on, man.
It would be nice to, it would be really nice to get that home.
Yeah, that's another 11-1.
Little concerned about Neighbors, and I'll just, but 7 targets. How can I really be that concerned? Like the big grab, and after that, it's just been dink and dunk stuff. They kind of kept.
Listen, if Dallas goes up a bunch, he's going to get grabs regardless because they'll just play prevent defense.
Right.
Yeah, I bet him to get 8.5. You're betting him to get 9.5. And when I bet 8.5, I asked the guys if he was good for 4 more, and they said yeah. Now they didn't bet it, so know that, but I did.
I haven't bet anything yet. But I think CD's good for 4, yeah. And I think Neighbors is probably good to go over his current number too.
Tolbert.
You don't need to be.
All right, we're gonna go third down here.
We don't need Tolbert. Come on,
dude. Their kicker is an absolute weapon.
Yeah, and I say it every show. They should make the field goalpost narrower. I can't stand it.
Neighbors needs.
They're gonna get a free 5 here. They're gonna get a free 5 here. There's flags literally everywhere on the field. That's Tolbert, but that's got to come back. There's flags everywhere in the field.
Tolbert 40 plus would have been looking pretty
don't
good.
Worry, I bet it. So he's not getting there.
Meyer, don't stay out of my pocket. All right.
Did you bet
it?
What
are you talking about? Your pocket?
No, I didn't. Adam and I talked about Tolbert for an hour today. I didn't bet it though. I did put it in the game plan.
So timeout. I try to get in touch with you. It's an urgent matter. I'm busy. But I'm talking about Jalen Tolbert for a fucking hour.
Hold up. Number one, my job is to bet on sports.
For an hour?
For 18 hours a day.
No, Jalen Tolbert for an hour? That's excessive. You didn't even bet it, and you talked about it for an hour. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. How do you think we get to the gold?
One full hour you talked about Jalen Tolbert today.
Meyer?
Was it an hour?
I mean, the guy doesn't like. He must not like money. I don't know what he wants.
You literally spent an hour talking about it, and then you didn't bet it. But you didn't bet it.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you don't pull the trigger. But I mean, bro, my entire world is sports.
Listen, we all know this, but an hour on Jalen Tolbert?
Yeah.
An hour on CD Lamb, I get. 15 minutes on Tolbert.
He was 3-1 to get 40 yards.
Yeah,
sometimes you got to make a decision.
I sound like a salty girlfriend. He actually does get back to me when I really need him.
Yeah. I always get back to you. What are you talking about?
I like busting balls. It's fun. What else am I going to do? We're sitting here. This game's ugly as shit.
Hey, it's not that bad. I mean, it's competitive.
Well, we're set up. We're in a very good spot.
Yeah. God, one time, give us this game.
This could be
this sets up
the whole get a couple yards and let this kid kick.
Yeah. Let's get 7 or 8 yards.
This gets set up the whole weekend, Meyer.
Nah, they're going to punt it.
Let the kid kick it.
All right.
Let the kid have some fun.
Your boy to go on break. All right, start looking, Keg. I'll be back. We'll go make some bets at half.
You got it.
Imagine putting the punter out there.
All right, let's start looking at some bets. I'm with you. If you pull the trigger on
yeah, it's 150. We're betting it for sure. 170 at DK.
Who gets the ball?
The Giants. Cowboys went 3 and out right out of the gate, right?
I mean, could we sneak out one more drive and get 2-1?
We're not going to sneak out another drive. It's 170 going into half. Oh, you say you want to wait until
I mean, why? Let's roll the dice.
We rolled the dice the entire first half, and he almost threw 2.
Listen, you could blame me, bro. It's all good. It's all good. You'll live. I'll make you money this weekend.
All right. You want to wait for 2-1 when 170 is staring me in the face.
Yeah. Yep. I said what I said.
We got to find out what we're doing with Wandale, because this is tilting.
Do you think he
can
get?
They lined him at 8 at -130 an hour ago.
Do you think that he can get 39?
He's going to get the volume, right? The more that they try to take away Neighbors, the more it feels like he's just going to be open underneath. I mean, has anybody else really seen targets for them? Look at this. Neighbors has 7 targets. Wandale has 6. Slayton has 1. Singletary has 1.
That's why
their entire offense is 2 people.
Right. That's why I'm asking. Like, what's that number on 80? Like 270?
75 plus is 2 to 1.
70 plus is 2 to 1.
100 plus is 8 to 1.
70 plus is 2 to 1, huh?
75 plus.
Who are we looking at, boys?
He needs 34. 34 to get there. He went 41 in the first half with a dropped ball.
Oh, 75 plus. Okay.
Who are you looking at? Who are you
Robinson,
talking about?
Talking about
Who?
Robinson.
Okay.
5 more yards is 3 to 1, though, Meyer.
For 80?
Yeah.
What's 70?
Like 140.
Do you just take 70 and 80?
Or 70 and 75. What's BR got? You check there?
No.
Hey, welcome in, Nuke the house. Live betting. Keg's up there. Adam's down below. I'm Kush. Hanging out, trying to win everybody some money. We're looking good.
70 is plus 165 at BR.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
So maybe we bet that and take a shot at the 75, which I'm going to assume is Fanatics, and I can't bet it, right?
No, DK's got 75.
Oh, okay.
What does MGM have?
So Wandale 75.
225
One night.
225 for what?
for Wandale to get 75 plus. I think we take the 160. It's going down now. 160 at BR.
And the 75.
Are we going to double down on 70 and 75? Like, don't you want the 80? Like, why don't we just take the 75 and 80?
I'm concerned, though, that he had 6 grabs and only had 40. Every yard might count.
He dropped the ball. He should be at 50.
That's fine. I'll just blame you. So what are we going to do? So over 69.5 plus 160 at Bet Riv.
Half unit or full?
I'm betting a unit if I can.
Okay. So again, Wandale Robinson over 69.5 yards.
That's a
Bet
pipe
Rivers
dream.
plus 650.
Imagine me thinking I could bet $1,000 at BR.
I'll put 3/4.
What they tell you? 37.50.
I'm still trying. I'm just going down 900. Nope. 800.
Nope. 600. Nope. Can we get you 600?
700.
They don't tell you what the max wager is.
Do I got to call my guy at Bet Rivers and tell him to unlimit you?
I got a nickel.
All right. And what was the other bet we wanted
plus
to take?
And we're skipping the 75?
No, I'm going to bet
we're taking the 75.
I'm going to do the second one. I'm going to bet with what you bet, but I have to go bet that a little more at another book. But I can quote the 160 at least.
The 75 plus is at BetMGM, right, guys? At 225, is that the best number you see?
Correct.
Are you betting that?
I just did.
Keg's going to bet that. You're not going to bet it, Adam?
No, I just did. I bet it.
So you did you put a full or a half on that one, or
I put a half on the 75 at 225. I got a full unit on the 59.5.
All right, Wandale, let's go, brother. Time to make us some money. So it's 75 plus. And then where do you want to hit the 80 at, or are you not going to hit the 80 at this point? 80's 3.
The number's not bad, but I'd hate to be 3 units deep on Wandell and he just catches 6 balls for 19 yards in the second half. Would tilt me.
So 80's 370 is the best price. Keg, where are you stopping on this? Are you going 70, 75, 80, or are you just going 70, 75?
I'm looking now.
How are we not taking Daniel Jones then if we're going over with all these guys?
Well, I mean, we're only getting him to get 20 yards, 30 yards. We're not asking him to shoot the moon.
Wandale?
Right.
Wandale's...
Listen, and we're definitely betting him to throw a pick. So, I mean, you got to keep that out there.
And we got to get the interception. So let me go find that for you, too.
Keg's getting greedy. He won't do it until he gets to 2-1 after their first drive. So we're basically fading one drive out of half. So if they throw if Dimes throws an interception on their first drive out of the break,
just blame me.
Look right.
No, don't blame him. This is my thing. You never blame the other person. You are the foolish one for not doing it. That's what I say. Who is the fool or the fool who follows it?
I don't. First of all, I don't live by those rules because I blamed you for the Jefferson last weekend.
That's the sign of a mean person.
I'm not the nicest guy.
Yes, you are, and I'm not coming on the show to say, "Hey, look at this bet" anymore.
This is
You're
how we
welcome,
learn.
Adam.
This is how we learn.
I'll just sit in the chat. I'll sit in the chat and I'll type away, sipping on my glass of water, hanging out with my elderly pets.
Get yourself a nice glass of wine on a Sunday afternoon.
I can't have alcohol, dude. It's poison to me. I'm allergic to it. I wasn't in college, but like if I have one sip of beer, I'll be hungover for a day. I'm not even kidding. Just I can't move, feel like shit. That's why I don't drink. All right. So let's just recap what we bet here. Wandale Robinson 70 plus, Wandale Robinson 75 plus, correct?
I haven't bet the 75 plus yet, but I'm looking around.
All right, me and Meyer did it then.
Yeah, I bet it at MGM.
Where did you bet it, Meyer?
MGM. It's 225.
Yeah, I'm going to bet that.
All right, good. So bet MGM 75 plus Wandale. You can get 70 plus at various books. Bet Rivers had it at 70 plus, had the best number. What did we get that at? Like 160 something?
I bet a half unit on the 225.
225 for who? Jones or something? What's the 225? Oh, the
Robinson.
Okay. Robinson. Okay. Yeah, I got 69.5 to the over at plus 160. I'm sitting on a Lamb over 8.5 catches. And then the pre-flop bets that we made. This is why you want to be a member too. But first of all, a lot of our shows are going behind the paywall. Sunday we'll do for free, but starting Monday, you're only getting half of our shows for free. So those of you that have been watching for free, we're going to do the first half for free on Monday. And then the second half is going to be behind the paywall. This will be the last Sunday. That's a totally free show. Then after that, first half for free. Second half, we go to halftime. We make bets. And then you got to be a member. If you want to try us out, nukethehouse.com. Get any package. You don't have to pay for it. You'll want to re-up, but you don't have to pay for it. And use the code NUKENFL, NUKENFL. And again, all the bets that these guys say they're betting, they bet. Okay, they're not like, oh, this is a good one. No, these are real bets that they're making.
Imagine doing that.
Well, there's a lot of people that do it.
I was guilty of it when I said I'd like Juwan Jennings over 3.5 catches, and I didn't bet it. But Holden did. So,
and then I stole it, and I won.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. What are you
CD
on?
doesn't grab 4 more balls, Keg, in this game? Plus
yeah,
plus 130?
I think he definitely does, yeah. In a 5-point game and the Giants get the ball, I mean, theoretically, Dallas could be down.
Yeah, it's plus 130. What does FanDuel have?
Is it 9.5 now? 9.5 catches, right?
9.5. Caesars has 9.5 plus 130.
Hey, let me ask you guys a serious question then. Like, what would you do if your account got hacked? What would you do with that book? Like, should I shut Caesars down or
change my password and take my money out for a while? I mean, do you bet a lot on Caesars?
Huh?
I guess to take out whatever you're comfortable. Like if somebody were to ever get back in there, but I mean, the first thing I would do is just change my password.
The books don't give you your money back either, do they? They're like, go fuck yourself.
No.
Yeah, you're on your own. Yeah.
The books aren't in the business of hospitality.
DB Gnarly, if you're in a legal market, this show is a must follow. You're not in a legal market and it's a must follow. We love you. We might actually be doing something for you, guys like you, DB Gnarly. I'm working on it behind the scenes. I'm doing some research for you, buddy. Who gets the ball first? The Gigantes. Giants get the first one. That's a you thing, not a Caesars thing. What do you mean, yo, dude? Like, I don't know what that means.
If your money got taken out of that book, I think he's saying it's a you problem, not a Caesars problem.
Yeah. So I guess
I'm gonna bet that, Mar.
What are you betting?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find if there was a better number than 130.
Plus 120 is the best I saw. Actually, plus
129 at Caesars.
Plus 135 at DK. What's FanDuel got?
124.
Well, that is 8.5. You want me to go in the 9.5? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm betting that plus 135 over 9.5 receptions.
Is
that DK? DK?
DK.
Yeah.
That's
worth a bet for sure.
Every bit of my money.
You doing a full unit?
Yes.
Okay. And it's frozen. Thank you very much, Keg. I might actually have to go to Caesars to bet this now.
No, not Caesars, DK.
Oh, I know. They froze it. It's gone.
Caesars has 129. So,
yeah. And I'm not betting $1,000. So, yeah. It's down to 125 at Caesars. But if DK's not going to give it to me, what am I going to do?
That's still worth it though at plus 125.
He's gonna get the 8.5, so I'm already got a little bit of cushion even if it doesn't hit. But I have a hard time thinking they're not just going to continue to funnel him. 4 catches? Is that what we're really betting here?
He's basically got close to as many targets as the rest of the team.
God, I'm gonna have to pull all my money out of Caesars after this. Oh. So let's review what's going on with Holden. Banned from Bet365. Had to pull all his money out of FanDuel because they limited me to $10. And now I got hacked on Caesars. So I'm down to like $4.
Imagine Kush being banned at Bet365, but they just let me keep raping them.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Hey, you better shut up. I'm going to call one of their traders and tell them that you're in trouble.
You want to lose a friend? You want to lose a friend for
life?
Not
only a friend. If I were you and I did that, I would fly out to Denver and take a crowbar and stick it in my head.
Yeah, I would definitely be hunting for.
That's what I would do. No, FanDuel doesn't let me bet $10. Fanatics, and then Bet365. And then I tried to get back on Bet365, but it didn't work. So, oh well. What am I going to do?
So what is the status on Nico now? He's got a hammy?
He's got a hammy, dude.
So they're down.
They said he's got a hammy. We'll find out. Tank Dell I think he's out, right?
Yeah, he's got a new. I wouldn't poo-poo this Nico thing. It happened in practice too.
Digs to the.
Listen, I got to poo-poo it because I parlayed him with Marvin Harrison Jr. 100 plus, and that's.
I'll bet him once I see him out on the field looking good.
I was gonna go and bet the 100 plus and his long reception ladder again for spite.
Holy shit! Fumble right Giants, they got it back. That was nuts. All right, second half. This is where we make our money.
It
Let's
today.
go. When did they say he had it?
Also, Deontay pops up with a groin issue too.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we talking
Don't even, bro.
They said he'd come back. They said he was coming back tomorrow to practice, though. So it wasn't that.
Yeah, he said he would play for sure.
Yeah, there. That's not something to worry about. The fucking Nico, I'm worried about.
DB's in Houston. DB, I need you on that, my guy. I need you listening.
I need you to go to his house and check up on him.
I'm just going to call my guy Dr. Chow. If Dr. Chow says that we can bet on Nico Collins, I'll tell you.
Well, let's get Dr. Chow on the phone.
Dr. Chow will not come on this show, though. Dr. Chow only goes on Sports Grid now on like Pat McAfee or something like that.
All good. Just make sure the call goes in.
He was the Chargers team doctor for years. So, yes, I will put a text into Dr. Chow and say, Dr. Chow, how concerned should I be about Nico Collins' hamstring?
What a phenomenal name that is.
Dr. Chow?
Yeah.
You know the best character ever in the history of the movies is? Leslie Chow.
Oh, right.
You know how many characters there are?
What?
You know how many characters there are in movies?
No, Leslie Chow is right up there, bro. There's a catch by who? Slayton? Get the fuck out of here, Slayton.
Leslie Chow is legit.
He's one of the greatest. If he's not the best, I mean, there are other great characters, but Leslie Chow is right up there. Fucking Chow.
Other side of that movie was Zach Galifianakis. Is his Between Two Ferns not the most uncomfortable show to see?
Oh, it's so good.
Great.
It's so good.
Is this going to be literally the Slayton half now? What are we talking about?
Get out of here with Slayton. We don't want Slayton out there. Triple cover Slayton and give it to Malik Neighbors and Wandale.
Anybody but him.
Now Mike McCarthy's going to know how to coach. He doesn't do much with the defense anyways. Oh.
You just can't make it up.
No, you can't. It's okay. We're early. We're okay. We're fine. But we are sitting on a lot of Wandale and Neighbors and Lamb. That's how we attack this game. And that is our boy. And he just got us 8. Did he get a 7 or 8 for Wandale?
It's 8. It's got to be 8.
Wandale's going to give me an erection. This is great.
I'll literally light my Wandale tickets on fire if Neighbors doesn't get 25 in this half.
It would be good if Neighbors got 25 in this half and CD. The 40's still there. It's just one big play.
Yeah, for sure.
Like CD's just going to go ape shit still. There's no stopping this guy. It's almost like, all right, well, let CD get his and nobody else. Well, the problem is CD's the best out there. Oh, they ran the ball.
Just picking up the first. All right, Danny, just we'll throw a reception.
Wandale is at 49. We're on a 70 and 75 plus. Neighbors is sitting at 59. We need 25 and 40 yards from him in the second half to hit those pre-flop bets. CD sitting at 6 catches, 94 yards. I got an 8.5, and we're on the over 9.5 receptions for him. Turd Ferguson didn't get it done for us in the first half, though, Keg, and he's gone. So now it's me and you, Adam. Turd Ferguson let us down.
The guy just hits the eject button.
He's dead to me. Come on, Danny Dimes.
There's your boy,
is that Tracy? Get his 5 yards. Let's go, Tracy. No flags down. Whoa. Hey, I want to bet. Hey, I want to bet. That does not happen very often, folks. Tyrone Tracy over 5.5 yards receiving. I really celebrate when I hit my bets.
There you go. You earned it.
I did. I got one.
You earned that run, too.
Hey, there's a 50% chance he's going to go over, so I took it. I like Tyrone Tracy, too.
He's a hard runner.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good pass catcher. And I think that's basically, they'll just use him as the third down back, but I feel like he's won that job.
Throw it to Wandale. Throw it to Neighbors. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
There's some Neighbors. There's some Neighbors.
Yeah, let's fucking go, Neighbors. Let's go.
Good team, New York.
Let's go. All right, for those of you that are
members. Look at your football team.
You would have saw this in the chat if you're members. We were on Neighbors and CD to have 25 receiving yards in each half. And then we were on Neighbors and Lamb to have 40 receiving yards in each half. And they're all at very good prices, 400 plus 375 for the 25. And honestly, I think it was like 11-1 on the 40 plus. Maybe it was 16-1. Who the hell knows? But yeah, that's good. We needed that. Let's get another Wandale though.
Throw it to Wandale. He's out of bounds. Literally out of bounds.
Yeah, literally out of bounds. That's Danny Dimes right there.
Jesus.
Let's wait till he's out of bounds and then throw it to him.
He could have threw that ball for 5 seconds and he waits till he's out of bounds. Thanks, Danny.
Like button would be great. We'd appreciate the support. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House, and make sure you turn on live betting, your notifications, not just your live betting notifications. Now, this is the thing about Nuke the House that makes us different. You don't have to watch our live shows. You're going to get the best numbers when you do that. But let's say you're at a funeral or your kid's birthday party, something like that. You shouldn't have your phone on during either one of them, but you do anyways because you're a bunch of degens. So what we do every time Keg makes a bet, he sends it out, you get it to your phone, and then you place the bet. It's very simple. So join us. Free week. Nuke NFL, Nuke NFL. Sign up for a plan. We won't charge you. We'll give you the free week. A lot of people are trying us out for the free week, and a lot of people are sticking around, which is making me very happy.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. If you like money, you like betting sports.
Do yourself a favor. No question. Do yourself. If JJ Tremontasi is out there, hello, JJ. He decided to buy a week. Must have done his free trial and signed up for another week. D-Law's hurt. Is that what that was?
Yeah, and there's another dude down too.
What happens if the Cowboys lose this game? They're not going to fire McCarthy. I mean, Jesus, Jerry Jones kept.
What were you saying? What was his odds? What's his odds for first coach?
I think he was, what was he, third? Hold on. I sent that to Keg. Let me dig it up again because it's worth a conversation. Peterson is obviously the first one that's going to get shit canned. Like, that's going to happen soon. You can't.
I think it's him and Pierce.
You can't sign Trevor Lawrence to an extension, and then the guy hasn't won a football game since Thanksgiving of last year. So Peterson plus 150. Then it's McCarthy at 450 to get fired. Brian Dable, probably not going to happen.
No.
Zach Taylor, 9-1. Eberflus, 10-1. I mean, Peterson, basically, they can win this game next week. Huh?
Chicago really doesn't fire in the season. I'd be surprised if Eberflus doesn't make it the year.
Yeah.
Just a side note, I think this is good. A good critique. God's masterpiece says he doesn't watch football, just tails the bets. Hard when we don't mention that players teams.
I do. That's my whole thing. I yell at you guys when you don't do it.
I'm just saying that's a good piece of information.
Yeah. When you guys mention names in the chat without saying, oh, you want a little more detail. Okay. Now, if you are a subscriber, you will see in the chat, I will say who in caps, question marks, constantly trying to get these guys to do that. Thank you, God's masterpiece, though. We're all for feedback, constructive criticism. But I don't know. Adam, I mean, Lawrence is a disaster, but you got the Nico possible injury. There's no Mixon. Tank Dell is probably out. So they can't run the ball. They didn't run the ball a lot, but it's nice to at least have that illusion. They're going to be without 2 starting linebackers. There's a lot of injuries and weird shit happens.
I'm not jumping in front of a team that is the locker room's got to be in shambles. The owner's in shambles.
I know. I see it all the time.
If Nico's confirmed ruled out, I would just not bet the game. There's no way I'm putting money on the Jaguars. Zero chance.
There's not enough money in the world to do that.
No, I'm just not. Is this Lawrence going to the locker room? It's not great.
Oh, Coop just sent me the funniest thing ever. Oh my God.
Cooper?
Oh my God. Yeah, Coop has some zingers.
Get in, Wandale.
Go, Wandale. All right, we got another 3 or 4 there, right?
4th and goal out of the half. What do you do here? Just take your
Let me
points
call that
and
guy out again.
show all your pride.
Yeah. Let me go back here. JJ Trematazzi. Do things legally, JJ, is all I'll say. Do things legally. That's all I'll say, JJ. Do things legally.
For JJ.
We don't need the cops coming after you, JJ. All right. We're just sitting on a ton of bets. I don't know how much. When are we doing the Danny
all right,
Danny
they're taking
Jones?
the 3.
When are we doing the Danny Jones interception? Are we still going to do that?
On this drive? It should be a 2-1 now. Oh, for sure. If they're settling for field goals, you're telling me the Dimes is throwing the ball another 25 times in this game?
Yeah, we can get that. Like, holy shit, he's great at it. Plus 290.
Yeah, that's an auto bet.
All right, let me shop around because we're going to end up betting this anyways. Might as well just prepare ourselves for when we bet.
235 at FanDuel.
Hold
I'm taking the 290. It'll come in at DK. They're just.
That's almost 3-1 on an interception for Danny Dimes. Even if that doesn't come in, it's a good bet.
In a game that they're trailing.
So Bet Rivers isn't even offering interceptions?
Yeah, MGM didn't have it either, which is crazy because they offer it.
211 on Caesars. 211 on Caesars. But it's grayed out at 290.
Will open.
It will open at 290, you think? Yeah. Okay, so guys, we're talking about betting a Daniel Jones interception when the line comes back, likely at DraftKings. It's sitting at plus 290. I don't know if they open it back up at that, but it's the best number out there that we can see. There's FanDuel. Yeah, it's 235 on FanDuel. You think they're going to give us 290 on a Danny Dimes interception at DraftKings?
Yep.
Well, let's fucking take it. Let me know when it pops up. So again,
staring right at it. This one won't get by me.
Okay. I got all my books up for you here, buddy.
Tough seeing Keg's internet.
Is that what happened? It went out?
I have no idea.
His internet's been going out a lot lately.
You think a guy paying, $500 a month for internet would have the fastest speed you could get?
I know. I told him to get Starlink. I got like Comcast Business. Like my shit is almost as fast as China, man. Almost.
He just needs to invest in Starlink for just strictly backup for when his actual internet goes out.
Starlink's good except when you get bad weather. Did you ever have you had DirecTV for a long time, didn't you? For the package? Yeah. And you remember it would like snow or you'd get wind and it would go out?
Look at the guy. He got everything plugged back in.
Is DraftKings going to open this? There's Turd Ferguson with a huge game. We don't want Turd Ferguson. We want CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. Just feed your star.
Hey, go check your text because Coop just sent us a text, Keg. It's pretty goddamn funny. It's the last time I ever thanked somebody for signing up. Face the wrath of Coop. We need CeeDee Lamb.
Come on, DK. Open this up.
Imagine that of all the people I thank, right? They just lowered it to 195.
Look at Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson's going to make me puke.
All right, Danny Dimes is now it's up to 230 on FanDuel, down to 195.
320. They pushed it to 320 on DK. Just open it. If you're going to move the line, open it, you fucking dirtbags.
I think they watched
324.
Dimes to throw a pick.
Are you on that with us, Keg?
I haven't bet it yet.
Well, I know you haven't bet it, but
they haven't opened it yet. They just moved it to 260.
Oh, damn, they're running.
And scumbags.
How much are you betting that for? Half a unit or a full, Adam? Full unit on Danny Jones interception? All right.
Yeah, if it comes back at 290.
Well, what if it stays at 260?
Still probably betting it for.
It's 230 on FanDuel now. Stop running the ball. Throw it to Lamb, man. What are we doing here? You guys can't run the ball. Any thoughts on the side in this game? Like the Giants can just eke this out with 5 field goals? Yeah, Ethernet is the best, Hishashi machine. Ethernet, I use my Ethernet all the time. That's all I use.
I have an Ethernet cable going directly into my computer, and it doesn't even matter.
We're literally getting everybody involved now.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But I think the Wandale's looking good. We did get a neighbor's catch, but we need CD back, man. CD needs to go yell in Dak's face again.
They're literally throwing the ball to Zeke Elliott. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about Mike McCarthy, but they're moving the chains, bro. So it's down to 235 again. People are betting Daniel Jones interception.
There's some Lamb.
Let's go,
There's
CD.
Some Lamb.
Go. What a couple of yards, but it was a catch. I'm going to go in on the half when you bet the Danny Dimes.
Mr. Don, hello, motherfuckers. You can buy a hoodie in the Nuke the House store. Link is in the Discord.
Mr. Hello, Don Hello, Mr. Don Hello, motherfuckers. I love that name. Oh, shit.
3rd and 1. We're
Dude,
throwing it.
what are you doing? Why are you throwing to your fucking fullback?
Oh, they opened it at 240. What are we doing, DraftKings?
Well, that sucks. He's 235 at FanDuel, 240 at DraftKings. Is it not worth betting then?
FanDuel locked it for me.
Is it dead? Yeah, they just
Not
locked
dead.
it.
What did Neighbors and Lamb have at the half? Lamb had 85, right?
Yeah.
What did Neighbors have?
I want to say it was 59.
Was it like
Let me just go through the
60s?
game log.
Yeah, he only had one catch on that drive, so just subtract off the
There were
yards that he had in
15
his
yards
last
for
catch.
Neighbors in the second half. He's got 15.
Okay, 15 and 13.
Lamb has 13?
Yeah, he's got 7. He caught another one.
Oh, so he's up to 7 catches. Nice. What a
3rd
bad
and 11.
throw
We're
by
throwing
Dak.
the ball to Brandon
Yeah,
Cooks.
I don't think we got to worry about a
the
blowout.
Cowboys might lose this.
We do not have to worry about a blowout. Well, that's what I was saying. What do you guys think about the side here?
Not getting involved.
Yeah, I don't feel good enough to get involved either way.
Okay. All right. So Daniel Jones,
Both
he was
books at
211
240 now.
Huh? 240? Yeah, now it's
Lamb
locked.
had 94 at the break.
No, he had 85 at the break, right?
That's what I thought. Somebody said Lamb only has 4.
You saw him get
well,
2
he
catches?
just had that one catch.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, they're
he's only
saying
got-
94.
Oh, okay, so he had 94.
All right. 310 on 340 on Danny. I'm taking it.
Where?
Because that's 340, I'm going to take it for a half.
All right. Daniel Jones interception plus 340, just grayed out. Again.
Half unit 340 draft.
You got it in? Because it's grayed out by me.
Yeah.
These fucking guys.
Yep, I got it in.
Good job. Because I am not getting that number.
Yeah, I got it
FanDuel's
here.
got 230.
Why the fuck is it not letting me bet this?
I bet it for a half.
All right, passing props. Let me see if I can still get the number. Jesus, they keep taking it off here.
This kid is a freak of nature.
All right, that's it.
Banged a 60-yarder like it was in his backyard.
Daniel Jones interception plus 340 at DraftKings.
You know how much of a weapon that is to just be like, yeah, we'll just trot you out from 60 to 65 and just put 3 on the board. Don't even make him kick it.
I hate it. He really is an ultimate weapon, though. Imagine that. All these drives were punts for 100 years, and now they're 3 points. Okay. Very good. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Hit the like button. That'd be wonderful. We'd appreciate it. Sign up for a free week. NukeTheHouse.com. Use the code NukeNFL. Sign up for any package. We won't charge you. Nuke NFL. Daniel Jones interception is now plus 240.
I was going to say that number just moved $1.
Did they?
Sorry.
How did they blow that?
My bad.
Why, that you moved the line?
I mean, I bet it.
I was happy they finally, for some reason, it was frozen here. I couldn't get it, and then I finally did just before they moved it. Oh, let's see here. Let's get some Wandale.
Caden Honeycutt. Old.
Caden Honeycutt.
He looked good at Kansas.
He's a NASCAR driver, people. For the new people. All right. Sit back and let's see if we can cash some bets here.
Yeah, that's
Do
not
your
bad,
job, Danny.
That's not bad, Matt Jones. He looked pretty good at Kansas in the spring.
What's the broadcast schedule for NASCAR this weekend, Keg?
Broadcast schedule is tonight. I mean, not tonight. Tomorrow night at 7:30, I believe. I'll confirm. Let me bring up the schedule.
You're moving it up to tonight because of the truck race tomorrow night?
Yeah, oh shit. God, my bad. Friday night at 8:30. Trucks. Saturday at 4, Xfinity, and then Sunday at 3 p.m. Cup. So we'll be live on Saturday at noon because the MMA card starts at noon. And then we'll probably stay on until a little after the race is over and call it. Tomorrow night, though, we'll be live at 8:30, and then after, Coop and I will do the NASCAR pod.
Okay.
There's got to be a neighbor's catch. About 6, 7.
Let's go.
All right. So we got to go back.
What is he running, 5-yard outs now?
All right. So we gotta go back. So he had 59 at the half. Is that for Neighbors?
Yeah, he's up to 78 now.
Okay, so that would be 19 yards. He's getting close to that 25. And then Lamb had 94 at the break.
Yeah, so he's only got 4. If we have to sweat him out, I'm gonna flip.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Ah, Danny Jones, you fucking
What
suck.
are we doing?
That wasn't on him though. Although maybe you should.
It looked like an RPO or an option.
It's not good. Whatever it was not good. Shout out to everybody watching.
Afraid to throw it to Wandale.
You got a hurricane coming down on your head. Hope everything's all right with you. Play it safe.
Oh yeah, play it safe.
CD. I want all the money.
Kevin Clunan, how crazy is it that this game is sitting at 5? Let's see if the Giants can move the ball in the second half.
Wandale, stay on your feet.
There you go.
4th down.
All right, it's another 6 though, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll take all the yards.
Yeah. Because I think he's got 60 now. What does he have? 60? And we got him at 70 plus and 75 plus. Yeah, he's at 60. 10 catches on 9 targets. His ADOT's got to be like 3 yards. All right. Well, that was a good drive for us there because Neighbors got a catch, and Wandale picked up some yards for us. But we're almost done with the third quarter already. Holy shit!
They just blew up this entire quarter,
dude. We need CD to get going here. We need CD to get going. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be.
Good news is they can't run the ball. Dallas can't run the football.
Well, they did a couple of times that last drive was the problem. Dowdle had a couple of nice runs. He had an 8-yard run and a 9-yard run back to back. And Elliott ran for 5.
The only thing that's not going to tilt me about us not getting there is I only invested a little over a unit total. So, like, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice for us to get one of them.
Especially the way we started with him. Again, it's one catch. Like, he could take it to the house big time.
I'm not really worried.
No reason to sweat.
A touchdown from New York would have been ideal on that drive.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bothered if they start running the ball successfully, like they did the last drive for the Cowboys, because then we're going to see a lot of that.
They got to get right, though. They're not gonna stop moving the football.
Why is the CD prop fucked, Marty? What are you talking about? What CD prop is fucked? We're in on everything right now. We're totally live on everything.
Yeah, a little positivity.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck part is now. There's still 18 minutes in this game, 17. Yeah, almost 18 minutes left in this game. Yeah, it's not time to sweat, CD. Would like to see him get 3 more catches, though.
He could literally get them on the drive.
This drive, correct.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't want him to run. Damn, the Yankees won the AL East tonight. Playoff baseball. We'll have Matty putting plays in. We'll have Gary putting plays in. Matty's up over 30 units in MLB this year. Do you know how tough it is to be up over 30 units in baseball? With that
grind? You want to talk about a grind. I would wish that on my worst enemy.
Marty Riggs, you're fucked. It's an apostrophe RE, but that's okay, Marty. Marty's angry. Marty, everything's gonna be fine.
Marty.
It's Marty Riggs.
Marty's
just
literally
Marty.
I love Marty though. I'm a Marty guy. It actually makes a lot of sense. Just start like feeling bad about it, and then if something good happens, you're double it. But he's not angry, he says. Come on, Marty. They're gonna fucking run this ball though. It's gonna drive me nuts.
With Zeke too for now.
Oh, now he's getting yards.
Flag, back him up, make him throw.
Let's go. Take that 10-yard. You know what? In all seriousness, though, what's Dowdle's number?
Does anybody look more lost on a football field than McCarthy? Maybe Sirianni.
You know what he's good at? He's good at changing the culture and like getting guys on the same page and filtering out all the bullshit on the outside. On the field, he's not good at that. But if you remember what kind of shit show Dallas was before he got there. Like, I don't think he's a good in-game coach, but what he does is get his team focused. All the outside shit doesn't come in, and he comes up with a good game plan. And that's.
Do you stress a lot over your bets, Kush?
Huh?
Do you stress a lot over your bets?
Yeah. But not yet. Tonight.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, not yet.
It's only one day.
I think like if we're like 5 minutes left and CD hasn't gotten there and the Giants have the ball, then I'll sweat.
CD's in the backfield. What are we trying to do? A little bubble screen here? I mean, just make sure it's a forward pass.
The clapper.
And we're going to hand it off to him. What? Okay, what is this play calling? I mean,
I don't know.
I just got to ask the question.
I don't know.
What is that?
My personal feeling is that CD Lamb is better catching the ball than he is running the ball. But he's not going to call a perfect game.
But just how is that ever the play call?
The clapper.
Keg, you don't ever sweat bets? You sweat bets.
No, not day to day.
Yes, don't let him tell you he doesn't.
Yeah, but Meyer, that's when there's fucking 35,000 on the board tonight. No.
You're sweating, kid. You're sweating.
I'm not sweating.
I will break out in a mild perspiration if the Cowboys punt, But the good thing would be that the Giants would have a chance to either take the lead or get to back in within 2 if they have to punt from this area.
I mean, just running a draw play there.
Yeah, Zeke has 13 yards. He does not have 25. He might have 25 in him, but he doesn't have 25 yards. He's a little over halfway there. Just give it to CD.
Keg is not a millionaire, for the record.
Again, what is this play call? We got a designed fucking route from Luke for 2?
Do you remember when they threw it to him on 2nd down or 3rd down and they got nothing because he couldn't catch it? It was a bad ball.
This is insane.
All right. Well, let's get neighbors going because the CD Lamb thing is going to start pissing me off soon. All right. You said, do you sweat, Kush? All right. I'm a little perturbed right now because CD basically did nothing that half.
Did you see? CD didn't even run a route on that play.
I know.
He just stood there. That play was designed to do that, and that is terrible.
That's what you do with one of the best, if not the best. Well, he's probably the 2nd best wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson. You just let him think that you're not going to throw him the ball the rest of the game, and then you just pummel it in the 4th quarter at him. So he took Tyrone Tracy off kick return. Terrific. Malik Neighbors, 3rd player in the Super Bowl era with 30-plus receptions in his first 4 games. Who are the other 2? Oh, good luck getting this, guys. All right, Malik Neighbors, 3rd player in the Super Bowl era with 30-plus receptions in his first 4 games. Who are the other 2? One guy did it last year, and the other guy you're not going to get. Anybody in the chat, do you know the other 2 that had 30-plus receptions in their first 3 games?
One guy did it last year, you said?
Yeah. It is not Marquez Colston, Milo. It is not Randy Moss, Eddie. Nope.
St. Brown.
Nope. But I'm going to give you the guy from last year.
Who?
Puka.
Oh, okay.
Now, the other guy, too late, Onyx, too late, but you did it. And then the other guy played with Larry Fitzgerald. That's all I'll give you. And you said Fitzgerald, but it's not Fitzgerald.
That's a great guess, Meyer. That's a great guess.
Yeah, good job, because he played with Fitzgerald. Good job, Meyer.
I was going to guess that.
Anquan Bolden.
He also played on the Niners, too.
And Malik Neighbors. 3rd player in the Super Bowl era with 30-plus catches in his first 4 games, I should say. 4 games.
Do you know all the teams that Anquan Bolden played for?
No, because he played with some fucking crazy teams. So I know he played with the Ravens and the Cardinals.
I think he played for the Jets.
Did he play for the Jets?
Yeah, I'm
He
pretty sure.
played for the Niners. He played for the Niners.
I'm pretty sure he played for the Jets for a year.
All right, I'm going to go look this up, then. I'm going to cheat. Arizona, Baltimore, San Francisco, and he finished with Detroit. No Jets.
So who am I thinking of?
We got a Torrey Holt in here, dude. Great pull right there.
Greatest show on turf.
Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk.
That team was fun to watch.
And they came out of nowhere. Nowhere.
So I was going to ask you this earlier, Keg. Who, right now, all the information that you can gather in 3 weeks of football, who would you say is the best team in the NFL? Go, neighbors.
Let's go, Malik.
I have to say Kansas City. Like, I know they're down Pacheco, but they were preseason number 1 in everybody's PR. They're 3-0. I have to say KC.
They could be 0-3 too. That's the crazy thing.
They could be.
I mean, I was way off the mark on the Bills.
So was I, dude.
Kelsey, man. They're not doing shit in the playoffs if Kelsey doesn't get going. But you said this since week 1, Keg. They'll ramp them up in the playoffs.
That's what they did last year.
Yep. I don't even know if it's all the shit he's been doing in the offseason with Taylor Swift. It might just be he's fucking old, man. Everybody always looks for a reason.
Over 25.
Huh?
Neighbors got over 25 this half.
Yeah, well, we
really
CD.
need CD to come to like a
fucker.
big touchdown from the Giants.
We need 134 from CD tonight. But the 25 would cash, and that'd be fine. You're right, Milo. The Chiefs do kind of just dick around. 100%. Hey, if you're new to us, hit the like button. If you know us, hit the like button. That'd be great. If you're watching on X, come on over to YouTube. Chill out with us. Nuke the House YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. Guys, if you are a Nuke the House subscriber and you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do it already. And make sure you turn on the notifications so you know when we're live. We are going to be doing NFL, MMA, golf will be back. When the golf's back, we'll have Coop and the boys taking care of golf. I got to talk to Spread about doing some NBA stuff. I know Fox is in the NBA. JC Zargo, our NHL guy, is remarkable. Zargo is actually on the Giants money line tonight. He gave that out on the Nuke the Props. The Thursday show. Tomorrow is the Nuke the Prop show. So we got a prop show. Tyler will be hopping on. I'll do it. And we'll talk some NFL props like we do every Friday at 4:00 Eastern.
After last year, I'll never doubt Casey again.
Yeah, as bad as they looked. They'll turn on again, but it's just like Mahomes is not putting up the 375-yard games anymore like he was. He's just not doing it. And I don't know if it's because the game plan or what, but you remember Mahomes was automatic, just 4,500 yards a year, right? He's throwing 300-yard games every time. Keg, it's completely different now. It's not the same guy. Still the best, but not the same numbers that he's putting up.
Yeah, but as long as you're getting a win, the numbers don't matter.
Yeah. Oh, they're showing the Intrepid on there. Have you ever been up there, guys? Yeah, I love that. You go see the USS Intrepid?
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I've been on the USS Iowa.
Whole bunch of other planes.
That's a big field trip thing in school in New Jersey.
To go up to the USS Intrepid. But they also have all those other planes and cool stuff up there. Did they have they had a space shuttle up there? I think I went to go see that one time. New York used to be such a cool city, man. It's just a cesspool. You don't go into the city often, do you, Keg?
I used to live there every weekend, but since I started betting like full time, I've been there maybe twice, probably.
Yeah, it's just not much of a reason to go anymore. Just most big cities are shit. Like Denver, I don't even go down to Denver very much. If there's a game or I'll take my kids to a play or something, which is the worst thing ever, but I'll still do it. But as much as I am a marijuana advocate, you just walk around, the whole fucking city just smells like weed. I don't like my kids being around that.
Manhattan is still a fun place to go hang out. There's so many things to do.
It's a great walking city and the museums are great, but it's just dirty now. Come on, baby. Oh my God.
The defender turns around there, we get our pick.
Wasn't that a bad throw too? Didn't he underthrow him?
Yep.
Oh, Daniel Jones. What are you doing? Balloons. Who got balloons? Did you put balloons up there, Keg?
I don't think so.
It was on accident. Everybody's saying balloons, man. Whose birthday? When's your birthday, Keg?
Next month.
What day?
Double firework.
What day is Keg's birthday?
October 26th.
God, I know so many people with October birthdays. Mom, sister, best friend. Adam, when were you born? What month? What day?
4th of July.
Oh, so you get the fireworks. Give him fireworks, Keg. He deserves fireworks.
He just did.
4th of July. He gave them to you. Nice.
Yeah.
You're just joining us. There's a few bets we're on. The pre-flop bets we're on. CD and Neighbors have 25 yards receiving in each half at plus 400, 40 plus receiving in each half at like, what was that? 1,600 or something, some dumb number, 11-1 maybe. And then in-game bets, we're on a Daniel Jones interception, Wandale to get 70 yards at big plus money, 75 yards, big plus money. I'm on CD over 8.5 catches and 9.5 catches with the boys. So it'd be nice if they got CD involved again, not on reverses. When's my birthday? My birthday is July 18th, 1974. Long time ago. You got to keep scrolling down those things. You know, when they ask you for your age, I have to just go time and time again. God's masterpiece. Come on, throw an interception here, Danny Dimes.
Wandale, stay on your feet.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We're getting close to that 70. Field goal. We're getting close to 70. How much was that? Like 8?
They're going to take another field goal.
Well, yeah, we're old, Andrew.
68 yards for Wandale. We need 2 and 7.
Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it here.
Coop, 52.
Yeah, I'm 50, and Melville.
Not old, you're just seasoned.
I'm 43.
I don't feel old. I mean, my reaction time is not as good.
Danny. Get it out.
Daniel?
He caught it. Is that Neighbors again? Neighbors again. He's slow to get up.
Oh, get up, Neighbors. Don't you fucking... You just got your wind knocked out of you. You're fine. Why is Dak clapping? What are you happy about, Dak? Let's go, Giants. Get in the fucking end zone. Now then you're going to have to throw to Lamb a million times. Or is Mike McCarthy just going to fucking troll us? And
it sucks because they're literally only at the 40 right now.
I know. But we needed that from Neighbors too. We already got our 25 from Neighbors in the half, didn't we?
Yeah, we're sweating the shit out of his
He got 25, exactly 25.
No. He had 59, right?
Okay, so actually, yeah, he needs 4 to get over that. Is Neighbors number 1? Because that would be him.
We got a flag.
Coming back.
He needs 4 to get over 40.
40, right.
So we're 1 40-yard bomb away. If he gets a couple more yards, we're a 40-yard bomb away from touching.
It's caught. All right, we get the Neighbors then. We're good with Neighbors on 40. Did we think we were going to sweat CD Lamb getting 40 in the second half? I didn't think so.
This will be a bad beat at 18-1, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. 18-1 we got it at.
Yeah.
I think I got it at 16-1. But the 25 plus would be nice. We'll be sweating out the CD Lamb 25.
We need them to get in the worst way.
Yeah, and in a hurry.
Yeah, don't be cute about it. Don't
throw it to
run the ball.
Throw it to Wandale.
They throw it to Neighbors on fucking a 1 yard loss. Fucking what are we doing?
It seems like you sweat a lot, Adam. You're a sweater. Yeah. Yep. There's nothing wrong with that. I will start sweating if CD doesn't get some action on this next drive. I will start sweating with you. Not there yet. And look at Keg. He's like, I'm up 7 trillion units this year. I don't sweat. I don't even need deodorant.
That's a lie.
You wear deodorant?
This play call.
Oh my God, Giants. You guys are fucking idiots. Just kick the field goal on 3rd. No, don't kick it because Danny Dimes.
Did you just ask me if I wear deodorant?
Yeah, I just asked you if you wear deodorant. We were talking about sweating.
I mean, if I don't, I should be committed.
You smell bad?
We got Micah fucking working cramps out for this dude. What are we doing?
I only wear deodorant 2 or 3 days a week.
God.
Because I smell good.
That's tough.
I smell good.
Don't admit that, dude.
Why? That I wear deodorant 2 or 3 days a week? Why not admit it? I don't smell
because
bad.
it's not an every other day thing. You know what I mean?
It is for me because I smell good. I have a delightful odor to me. People love sniffing me.
Delightful odor.
Delightful.
By delightful, like you
Like
mean
good smelling. I'm a
the
good
backside
smelling
of
person.
a ball bag?
I
Like,
smell good. No, now that's the one thing. Unfortunately, I used to use the baby powder. Did you ever use baby powder to freshen up your balls?
no, I'm
Apparently, it's bad for you and it can give you cancer. So I hope I don't get ball cancer from it. But yeah, I mean that you gotta wash every day.
Diggs going straight to the locker room?
Good. We gotta get Wandale home. We're gonna get Wandale home. We're gonna get both those home.
One busted coverage and CD's just running naked down the sideline for a touchdown.
That'd be so nice.
For $1 billion.
Yeah, and I know, Dale, deodorant's bad for you. It's really, really bad for you, which is why I don't wear it that much.
God, this would be a tough beat.
And Slayton's dropping
That
ball.
to me sounds like you're sweating a little, Keg.
Oh, I'm not sweating, but it would be objectively a bad beat.
Deodorant at home. Yeah, why would I wear deodorant at home? That's dumb.
Okay.
There's no reason to wear deodorant at home unless you're a smelly person. Now, how many people did you see in person today, Keg? Did you see anybody in person today?
0 people.
Exactly. So why are you wearing deodorant? Can you not stand the smell of yourself?
No, but I just like to smell fresh always.
Yeah. Interesting. When was the last time you saw a person in person?
Yesterday.
Oh, good job. I have an attitude today. What does that mean? I'm just trying to have a nice, natural, organic, flowing conversation, Marty. Yeah, you're right, Hishashi. This is why I only wear it 2 or 3 days a week because it's bad for you. Anyways, get this and winning bets at Nuke the House. NukeTheHouse.com. If you're joining us for the first time and you have not tried us out, you can do so for a week for free. Go to our website, NukeTheHouse.com. Get any plan, subscribe to any plan. We won't charge you. Just type in the code NUKE-NFL, NUKE-NFL, and you will get 1 free week. That's on us. After that, you got to do it. Change your depends. I'll tell you, it's funny. My daughter's 9 years old, and she has agreed to change my diapers when I'm in my 80s.
David, I hedge. Yeah, I hedge for profit sometimes.
Just for profit.
But I mean, it's only because I pay my bills like that.
Is it worth taking CD under receptions? Yo, dude. He wants to cash out.
I mean, if you don't think he's going to get there, yeah, then
then you cash out.
It all depends on your own, like, whatever risk. You can tolerate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever you can tolerate risk wise. What is the cash outs right now on the 25 plus and 40 plus for both guys in each half? It's got to be plus money, right?
They're going to offer it?
Yeah, it's like 2x your bet. And then
what about
3x on the 18? Maybe a little bit more, maybe 4.
So they're giving you, yeah. So this was a half a unit for $50. They're giving me $103.60 on the 25. You're getting about 2.75x on the 40 plus.
I mean, Kush, you could cash that out if you're worried about not cashing.
I'm not. Somebody put it in there. I'm not worried. I still think we got plenty of run with CD here.
I'm going the whole way regardless.
Yeah.
But like, I totally get it if you cashed out for fucking 5x profit.
But it'd be 2x profit.
Yeah, but it would be 2 and 3x.
Yeah. I'm not going to cash out. I'm riding dirty. But we need to see CeeDee Lamb get involved here. It's time, CeeDee. It's time, Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy, to get your best play of the ball again. Because you decided not to use them except on a reverse in the third quarter.
Yeah, and stop throwing 2-yard fucking out routes to your third string running back.
If you are this is the witching hour. Let's go. CeeDee's right there.
He had him and he throws it to Ferguson.
He did get a nice 9 yards, though. It was the right decision. We didn't like the idea. We didn't like the result, but it was the right decision. Turd Ferguson got a 9. Now, how about a little play action and a deep shot to CeeDee? That's what we want to see here.
I mean, the fact that CeeDee's sitting at 98 is disgusting.
You don't like it? No, they're gonna run it.
Not in the slightest.
I don't know, man. If Zeke gets his 25 yards, by all means, congratulations. But he's got 2 carries for 13 yards. Diggs is dehydrated. That's why he left. Put an IV in the man.
That's probably why they took him to the back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, players this out of shape to start the year.
I mean,
you don't throw this to CeeDee. We're still throwing the ball to Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson. Where was that in the first half? Nuke my nuts. If he ends at 98, find me a local bridge. Well, we still got Wandale at plus money, guys. I mean, it's not like we don't have winning bets out there. Plus, if you ask me to make that bet again, who would not make that bet again right now for CeeDee?
Oh, we got a new center? Oh, okay. Look at them march right down the field, draining this clock.
Yep.
This guy lost an eye.
Oh, boy. That 40 in each half now is not offering a very good payout.
Pat, get the star players involved. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Stop throwing the ball to Brandon Cooks.
I know Wandale needs 2 yards. I'm feeling much better about Wandale right now than I am about CeeDee Lamb. We bet the Wandale at BetMGM too, didn't we? Let's see here.
One of them.
Yeah. One of them was there? Okay. CeeDee Lamb.
Fucking Tolbert.
What are we doing here?
Literally throwing to everybody but him.
We might get fucked on CeeDee then. We got Wandale at 75 plus at plus 225. That's a good bet. I hope if this doesn't happen, CeeDee goes ape shit again. I still think we'll get our Daniel Jones interception probably in that last drive. But to not get 25.5 from CeeDee, that would be heartbreaking.
And they're already down to the 25.
I know. Well, we need them to settle for a field goal is what we need. God, Keg, that was such a good look on the 25 and 25, even if that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Such a good look.
What can you do?
From Wandale, we got plus 160 to get another 2 yards. I mean, if we hit the Wandales, and then I hit Tracy, we hit the Wandales, we're good. But then the CD thing, we wouldn't get the NASCAR bets with that.
Right.
You're really running
again with the CD Lamb on a fucking end around. Fuck you, Mike McCarthy. I hate Mike McCarthy.
Fire them all.
I'm typing this. Keg is not typing this. I just have to put this in print. I hate Mike McCarthy. Boom. That makes me feel better. So just to restate what's going on with CD Lamb, 2 rushes for negative yards, 1 target, 1 catch, 4 yards.
Wild.
That makes sense.
Throw it to CD on a bubble. Underneath. Catch the... Okay. All right.
He was held. That should have been a flag. All right. I'm starting to sweat the CD thing now. It's not looking good. I did just hit a parlay though.
There you go.
517. Neighbors 100. Prescott 200. Prescott 2 touchdown passes. That was good. I'll take that. How about everybody that bet 100 yards for CD Lamb? Jesus Christ. This isn't his fault, by the way. This is just dumbass play calling. God, I hope the Cowboys lose this game so bad. But if we can get the Wandale here, I'll be very happy. So we need the Giants to score here and leave like 3 minutes on the clock. All right, Riggs is calling a shot. Lamb prop is fucked. He's saying it again.
Fair.
Appreciate the positivity, Marty.
Well, I don't really think it hurts at this point. He might have a point. I'm kind of starting to lean toward Marty's side.
Well, we need the Giants to go down and score.
Ethan needs 2 yards from Singletary to hit a 8-1 parlay. Let's go, Ethan Hershey.
Nice.
Are you part of the Hershey chocolate dynasty? You just have $1 billion?
Because I don't think he'd be betting.
I don't know. A lot of people with a lot of money bet. You ever been to Hershey Park, Keg? It's not too far from you.
Yeah.
I like that. I took my kids there and my daughter.
Yeah. Not bad.
All right. Sean Fox is throwing 2 passes for Neighbors at plus 200. That's not enough. I need more than that.
David, we have so much on CD to get over 100 that I don't think we're going to be on that, but I mean, I get it.
Kind of sad that it's at plus 125 for him to get 5 yards.
Yeah, is a quick touchdown from the Giants too much to ask?
If we get the Wandale home, I'll basically push tonight.
Throw a deep ball to Wandale.
Which is so gross.
Yeah. Especially since CD went so apeshit in the first half.
I'm basically in the same spot probably.
If we don't get the Wandale, I'll just fucking give up for the night.
I'll probably scrape a tiny bit of profit if Robinson gets there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I should have made fucking 15K tonight.
I got another same game that's just waiting on the Lamb to hit 100 yards. So that might go to waste.
Oh, I forgot about NASCAR. Actually, I'll still drop a little bit.
All right, we're not
crazy
dead
how hard it is to hit those 25 in each half.
The Giants should not be running the football, by the way. Yeah, you should not be running.
Danny?
Throw a pick. Throw an interception.
One catch for 4 yards is wild.
Yeah. If they lose and that happens, then McCarthy's odds to be the first coach fired are going to skyrocket.
Do you see Jerry firing him mid-season, though?
No, you're right. But he's going to have a lot of heat. I just don't understand why he gets cute with CD Lamb running after the guy is just so electric catching the football. It doesn't make sense to me.
Throw it to Wandale. And we're throwing it to we're just picking randos now.
The fuck is that, Johnson?
We're just picking randos.
I mean, that is a rando. Fucking Theo Johnson, man. There's this one catch a game. Come on, Daniel Jones. Hit Wandale and then throw
route.
a pick.
Wandale, baby. Stay on your feet, you stupid idiot.
What did he get us? 3?
Yeah.
So did we cash the 70? Yeah, we
This
cashed.
kid couldn't break a tackle if his life depended on it.
All right, but we did cash the bet, so we might as well say yay. I know we want the really big ones, but we did cash the bet. So put it on the board. Put it on the board.
Come on, Danny. One fucking time in your life you can't take a lead in a game.
Well, let's get 4 more out of Wandale here.
I think he got there. This is
the
going to be a
Giants-
gross spot. All right,
the
I think
Giants
they gave
gonna-
him a good spot.
Giants are going to win this.
You want me to say he's dead, yo, dude? I mean, come on.
Who's dead? This guy,
I was telling
Iowa,
him to stay on his feet.
stay on your feet when he is being form tackled. Next time, tell him to go down, Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you what. You just cash your bets on your own. Give it. Okay, neighbors. All right. Okay.
Oh, we don't need the neighbors anymore. We're done with neighbors.
Yeah.
We need the
Put a
Wandale.
7 behind.
We're kind of in a pickle, though. Yeah, those big bets were so nice, too. They're such good looks. We were in such
We need
great position.
Wandale touchdown. Just throw it to him for like 30, 40 touchdown.
When you need
field score.
when you need Lamb to get 40 in the second half at 18-1, basically,
Yeah,
you're in such a good spot.
great spot. That's it. And now you're getting minus money when you cash out, so it's not worth it. I'm not cashing out.
And he goes 1 for 4. 1 for 4 with a rush for -2.
2 rushes. Didn't he have 2 rushes? Oh, and he had 1 in the first half. No, didn't he have a rush on the first drive? No. I mean, come on, dude. What are we doing here? Marty Riggs did hit the Rico Dowdle first touchdown, though. He threw it in the winners chat there. So nice job, Marty.
Good shit, Marty.
6.5 to 1. $50 paid $6.50. 6 to 1.
Wandale. Oh, he didn't catch it.
Oh, Wandale.
All right, 4th and 6 for the chicken.
Yeah, because they ain't throwing it. You know that. CD
Hit him in the
ball.
hit him in the
Oh,
arms.
he's got to catch that. There's no penalty. That was just bad. You throw a flag on your own hands right there, Wandale. Oh, he did have 2 runs in this half. You're right. Bad.
That would have got us to 75 too.
I know. That would have made it a push night. Well, a Daniel Jones interception would be nice.
Is that Micah Parsons hurt? I think it is.
Malik Neighbors, 12 catches on 14 targets for 115. Wan'Dale Robinson, 11 catches on 13 targets. I mean, I've never seen a funnel like this before. It's amazing the usage rate that both these guys are getting. I think it's time to bring out the broom for Ezekiel Elliott officially. Jerry will never cut him, but he's just a fucking waste.
The dustpan is out.
Yeah, the dustpan. That's what I need. A broom and a dustpan.
I mean, you don't have to cut him when you got him for a case of fucking Diet Coke.
No, he's not worth a case of Diet Coke anymore.
Well, Jerry already paid him $130 million or whatever it was, right?
Yeah. Like, come back and pay for free. What a bad deal that was too.
Jerry Jones for you. Best business guy there is.
Oh man. I don't mind the Cowboys not winning. So I'm happy that he's still the owner.
He could have signed Dak 2 years ago for like $45 million a year. Now he paid him $65 million a year.
Do we have any Cowboys fans in the chat? Serious question. Are any Cowboys fans in this chat right now? By far and away the most popular NFL team with fans. Are there any Cowboys fans that are in the chat today? I would like to know. And I say that because that's quite an obnoxious fan base. Everybody thinks that their rivals are the most obnoxious fan base, but it's the Cowboys, dude. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I feel like it's like the world against the Dallas Cowboys, right? It's either there's not anybody on the fence. It's either you love them or you hate them.
So I was at a Cowboys at the time. It was the Redskins. It was in Washington. It was in Maryland. And I had a guy sitting right behind me. Every time they made a first down, he goes, "That's what them Cowboys do." What does that mean? What did that mean? And I finally asked him, I said, "What does that mean?" Nope. Even Dak Prescott isn't a Cowboy fan. Wow. Come on, McCarthy. Get it in your brain. Even if you stop here, you throw it to CeeDee Lamb a whole bunch. This was a slow burn. You got to hit Wan'Dale here, pal. Pick six, Scott. Yeah. Pick six, Scott. I like it, Hashashi.
Dimes on the move.
Oh, he's fucked. How is he going to get out of this? Danny Dimes can't do this, can he?
Hold on. Did he catch that?
I thought one of his feet was in the air. I don't think he caught it.
They're saying it's a catch. He might be dead, though.
Wow. There's no way.
How does the back judge come from the other side of the field?
Because it wasn't a catch. He only had 1 foot down. All right. Show us a replay, Amazon.
Well, we're cooked.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Neighbors doesn't have to miss time.
Are you sure he doesn't catch this ball?
I didn't think he did, but no, he dropped it.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. He definitely had 2 feet in.
He didn't.
I think he landed.
Oh, it hit his nuts. He landed on his nuts in the ball. That sucks. All right, I'm going to get done with this keg. I'm going to go put the rest of those synopses together. You'll have the rest tomorrow. I think his nuts hurt, and I think his pride hurts because he dropped the ball. And how about the line being 5.5? How
I was just going to say, how's this just land on 5?
How spot on is that?
Jesus. Micah going to the back on a cart.
Yeah, there's still more
Neighbors in
injuries
blue
with
tent.
my kids' soccer practice tonight. 3 out of 12. It's a lot of injuries. Oh, great. So now we got 2 runs and maybe a pass. Do you think they even bother passing on third down?
Probably not.
And we're running
God,
with Zeke.
that CD bet
And
was
we're
so
running
good.
with Zeke.
And Zeke might go over now. They can't stop Zeke. Zeke's got his fresh legs. Myron Kidd. Daniel Jones is so ass getting neighbors hurt. I don't know. I actually thought it was a pretty good throw. Think about it. He was on the sideline. You're usually not going to get hurt on the side. He got hurt rolling over the ball because he dropped it. I actually thought it was a pretty good play by Danny Dimes, and I never give that guy credit.
You say, listen, I think Danny stinks, but that ball he threw to Wandell's got to catch it. Hit him right in the hands, right in the
How
arms.
can we get overtime? We get a Dallas touchdown and a Giants touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That's our Hail Mary right there.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I don't either.
it's not in the outcomes.
No. But
We can't
it's
just
a
throw like a
possibility.
quick bubble screen.
Yeah. Oh, they can't even stop. Oh, God. They might as well just go for it on 2 downs then. I mean, they need less than a yard and this game's over. Wait till your daughter breaks her nose going for a header. Happened to my daughter when she was 17. That sucks. I was telling the boys earlier, I mean, I had 3 girls leaving practice tonight. My daughter being one of them. This kid gets hit every game, bloody nose, bloody mouth. Not mine, this other kid. This little short kid. Poor girl. Dimes did play okay. For Danny Dimes, he played okay. 29 of 37, 281. Unfortunately, no turnovers. He didn't run tonight. He only had 4 carries for 3 yards.
Got the first down.
Yeah, that's over.
Absolute killer.
Brutal. Well, the only thing we can think of now is if we can get the ball back and Wandale gets a catch.
Giants are out of timeouts, right?
Now they are, yes.
We just got the 2-minute warning. That's it.
So they need a play and then a 2-minute warning. So they'll have third down to run. Clock runs. Maybe they leave a minute on the clock. We just need to get that second Wandale catch in to break even then. Now you stop them. Good job, guys.
That was somebody didn't understand the play. I mean, if they stop them, they'll get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we get the Danny pick at the end.
I mean, the CD Lamb
off.
not hitting 100
Salvage.
for this parlay is just fucking brutal.
The fact he had 94 going into this.
That's the worst part.
I'll hear people telling
Neighbors.
me, how can you get me on that?
What do you mean, how can you get me on that? It's your choice to tail, and it came so goddamn close. And I'm still not going to cash
Be
out.
afraid to go play action here. Take everybody out.
We really need him to get the ball back for the Wandale. The Wandale would just make everything better.
Wandell gets there, and then Danny throws a pick.
Yeah, Wandale throws it and then the pick, and all of a sudden we're having a good time. Yeah. That'd be nice. Plus.
They should write books about Lamb getting 4 yards in the second half of this game.
Ferguson goes for like 50.
That's absolutely brutal.
And they want to run into rounds with the guy and line him up in the backfield. And Dowdell is stuck at 9 carries, and we're letting Zeke run the ball.
It's gross.
So, I mean, this is big for the side, too. If anybody backed the Giants or the Cowboys at 5 or 5.5. So this will be big for them in the final couple seconds. The under is going to hit. Wandale will record 10 yards on the next drive is 17-1. Yeah, I'm done. I'm tapping out, bro. Need that Wandale to get home.
He'd need 3 catches to get there.
Yes.
JCPenney postgame? JCPenney's still a thing?
Stop it. Is it seriously the JCPenney's postgame show?
What I just saw.
Wow. Yeah, there's a JCPenney's out by me. A really nice mall.
To get 10 yards, Sean, or to get 10 yards on a reception?
On the next drive.
How much time is going to be left?
So they can take this down to under right around, what, 115-ish?
If we can get like 3 snaps, one could go to Wandale.
Oh, it's a 10-yard reception. That makes a lot more sense.
And so there's going to be
so they can take this down to about the 30-second mark when they kick this field goal.
So we'll have a shot at the Wandale still. Oh, a 10-yard. Okay. 10-yard reception. I get it.
He can get there for sure.
Yeah.
So this will take it down to about 30 seconds.
And we do have a shot at the interception. Yeah, the best possible outcome for us actually would probably be for the Giants to tie it, but the second best one would be a Wandale catch and a Danny interception, and then everything swings. Oh, and he missed the field goal?
This kid missed it?
Oh,
this kid missed it?
it!
Hold on, that's a short field. That's a short field.
Yeah, it is. We're in play with the Wandale. And if anybody had the Cowboys minus 5.5, what a fucking
I tell you what,
disaster.
Neighbors isn't on the field.
Good.
Neighbors went to the locker room.
Dude, if you were a Cowboys backer tonight with 5, if you got the hook, oh, I feel for you, man. That's a bad one. But we do have a shot.
Take it back. This guy's not a weapon. He's no longer a weapon.
Oh, he's a weapon. He's a weapon, but that was brutal.
First miss from 50+ in his career.
He had 16 straight from 50+. Like, what are you going to say to the guy? Come on, Wandale.
He's going to dump this underneath this idiot. Oh, my God. We almost got the interception and the Wandale reception there.
Danny, you got to throw a 10-yard out to Wandale. That's it. Trent was on 5.5. Yeah. That sucks, guys.
Wow. Robinson fucked that up. Jesus.
Yeah, he jumped too soon, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like 5'8.5".
Yeah, go back to him. Well, we got time for like 4 plays if they do it right.
Danny. Oh, Danny.
He's going to throw it to fucking
out of bounds.
Loser. Well, we got a good shot at the interception then, because he's just going to heave it up, isn't he?
Neighbors has a concussion.
Oh, well, that's not good. Whew. I'm going to go do some work after this and try and forget it. They're not all going to be winners,
10-yard out to Wandell. So a 10-yard out, let him get out of bounds, and then you throw your Hail Mary. He's not even looking to his side of the field. He's going to go for the Hail Mary right now. Pick it off. We got it.
Yes!
Nice.
That actually was better than the Wandale because that was a 3. What did we get that at? Plus 340?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that really helps the night. It is not as bad as it was a couple of minutes ago. Put it on the board. All right. So we got to do some addition now or subtraction tonight.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Should have fucking destroyed this game.
I know. We bet that
We should have been set up going into that fucking truck race.
Yeah, that's just wild. Absolutely fucking wild.
All right, let me go see how much I lost here. Fucking CD Lamb. Look at CD Lamb just despondent right. He's not even happy they won. He's pissed off because he didn't get his.
It's just disgusting. The guy goes 1 for 4 in the second half of a game. They
I know.
won by 5 points.
Yep.
I'll drop about a unit.
How the hell did I think I ended up even on the night? Yeah, the Daniel Jones interception. All right. Still sucks, though. What are you going to do? We'll get him on Sunday then, right? That's all we can do. Nuke the props tomorrow coming up at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Tyler and I will give you some prop bets in the NFL. And that's all I got for you guys. Keg, you want to say anything, Adam?
We'll see you. Myra and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8:30. And that's it. Try to win some money in the NASCAR Truck Series race. I dropped about a unit, but whatever. We should have made 20, so we're good.
We keep just getting screwed by like 3 and 4 yards, dude. It's gonna turn around. These crazy bets, it's gonna turn around. All right, let's get out of here.
I mean, considering that I'm up 46 units, it's turned. But like, it would be nice to get more money. It would be nice to get more money for sure.
Down a half a unit. All right, that's fine. I'll deal with
All right,
that.
we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:30. We're out.